This is exhausting. Hold on. I need me glasses. Good Lord. It's cold today. I gotta finish up these little angel wings. Where's the wire? While we listen to some bullshit. Okay. I love that my son just left his entire folder's worth of paper over here. School papers. Yay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. I gotta wrap some orders up today. Wrap them up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. But good morning. Good morning. I really meant to take these angel wing ornaments off my website because I'm just done doing them. But somebody got me before I could take them down, which I don't mind making the pet ones. They're so cute and they're so easy to make. You can't party your life away. I'll wait for a couple more of you guys to get in here. Good morning. Good morning. So that's what I'm doing right now. Finishing this up. Where is my other pliers? Where are they? I'll wait for a couple more people to get in here. Could have been this. Good morning, Muffin Mouse. Good morning. Good morning. I really didn't want to go live today because I got a bunch of things I want to do. But I got a little time this morning. Hey, hello, Mrs. B. Buzz said the bee. How you doing? How you doing? Morning, perfect timing. Needed something to listen to. I'm good like that, Ice Queen, you know? I'm good like that. I got a text last night. Hold on. From a friend from here. They're like, did you go to Gabby Petito's memorial services? I'm like, not really. Why? Why are you asking? You know, like that's such a random question. They're like, oh, Laura's saying you went to the memorial services. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Here we go. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? First of all, why is she even bringing that up? But we'll talk about it in a minute. I'm like, what the fuck? Like why is she talking about that? So I'll explain what actually happened and how it's different from what Laura did. But anyway. Anywho, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about, dude? She gets every fucking thing wrong. Well, she's not wrong, okay? But she's kind of wrong. She doesn't ever give the details of anything, is what I should say. And how things are different, you know? She'll be like, well, you know, Mega Monster did this, but like, she'll never fucking explain how it's different from what she did. You know, like, Mega Monster said horrible things, but like, what horrible things did I say, Laura? You know, Mega Monster lies. What did I lie about, though? Like, tell me what I lied about. Give an example. She does this shit all the time, dude. I'm done. I'm sick of it. Shut your mouth, Laura. Get your fucking facts right. Get your facts right. You and Dee Dee run together, but trying to justify what she did. Yeah, not even close to what happened. So I have her live stream pulled up. Somebody sent me the link and I'm not even joking. I landed right on the part where she was like talking about this. I fast forwarded because I didn't even know she was live last night, nor did I watch her fucking live last night. So, I was busy actually painting vessels because I have testers to make today. I got another sent in. I forgot to tell you guys about yesterday, but it's specifically for someone, Ms. Blue. So Miss Blue. So it's called tuberose. It's a little strong out of the bottle, so I don't know what it's gonna smell like in a candle, but I ordered that specifically for her. So, but there was other vessels that I was painting, and I went to Hobby Lobby last night, and they actually sell Meeksy stuff there for candle making. So I bought some wood wicks, which probably wasn't a good idea, but there's just these one things that I got that I feel like a wood wick might work better. I don't know. So I'm gonna test that out. But it's probably not a good idea because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the same wicks off their website because I don't know. I looked last night, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. That's cute. All right, so let's go. Hey, it's 14:27. What do you mean in the UK? The time? 14:27. I'm not good at military time if that's what you're doing. 14:27. I'm not good at it. All right. Let me share this. I'm like, Laura, could you fucking get things right, dude? Stop giving misinformation out, please, about me. God damn it. Walk a day in my shoes. Okay. Walk a day in my shoes. If this isn't the biggest victim stream ever by Laura, if you name that, then that just you want to be a victim. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Hold on, we need to look at this. What the fuck is this? What is this? I actually had Woodwicks from another company, and I was watching this video yesterday, and the guy was basically saying most of the Woodwicks are manufactured by the same exact company, even if they're sold somewhere else, like 99% of them. So, so anyway, yeah, I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna try the ones that I already had. I don't know, we'll see. That I ordered from a different company. But I figured the way the vessel is, it's like a oval shape, and I don't know. I feel like a wide wick would work. I might be wrong, but we'll see. What the fuck is this? You guys gotta what's going on? Dude, what is with these thumbnails? Get attacked daily, get lied on daily. The business you have worked your butt off gets attacked daily. When you have legit done nothing to warrant it, and then tell me how to feel. Look at the fucking why is there like a giant Laura and then a little tiny Laura behind her? And the two guys. Oh no. I don't know. And they're like, they're in Manhattan. Why are we in Manhattan? Why are you in fucking Times Square, Laura? What's going on? Fucking thumbnails kill me, dude. You spend so much time on these. They're like, oh no, none of these people could handle it. Well, Laura, if I couldn't handle something, here's the difference between me and you. I would just get the fuck off the internet, bro. Like when shit got too real for me on here, I was like, yeah, I'm taking a fucking break from this shit, for like a couple of months. It's not worth it. I did not sit on here and complain about it and act like a victim daily. Oh, this shit's funny. I didn't even watch this, so oh Lord, you're silly, silly goose. All right. I love the bigger her and the smaller her. Why? Why? And like the 2 megapixel camera. Like, look how clear these guys are. I could just picture her sitting in front of her on her at her desk, just like trying to take like a million selfies. Yeah, I do that if I ever take a selfie. If you see a selfie of me, just know that there's probably like 400 that are fucking close enough to it because I hate pictures of myself. Uh, but Laura's perfect. She probably gets the perfect picture every time. So, all right. All right, so let me play this part right here. I had it all queued up for you guys.
Saying that, how was Laura tragedy? I don't
All right, let me
exactly, Yarn. So there's someone that left a comment saying that, how was Laura tragedy? I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that. And Pirate wrote back, oh, well, she went to a wake and she went to.
All right, why is she reading comments, bro? Hold on, let me rewind this a little more because I think when I originally found the clip, she was saying what was happening, why she was reading.
Doesn't seem to matter.
Hold on.
So I had said, I will gladly go look at their comment sections, which is what I normally do.
Okay, I have no idea whose comment section this is where I found the clip. She said, I will go look at their comment sections, which is what I normally do. I don't know whose comment section.
Well, I mean, normally what I don't do. Exactly.
Laura, that's such bullshit though, because you're constantly talking about people's comments on here.
Exactly, Yarn. So
exactly, Yarn.
So there's someone that left a comment saying that, how was Laura tragedy? I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that. And Pirate wrote back, oh, well, she went to a wake and she went to a wake or a funeral or something. Okay, so did Makeup Mobster. She went to Gabby Petito's wake.
Let's stop right there, folks. Let's stop right there. Laura. All right, so what they're talking about, whoever the fuck it is, Pirate. She's saying that Pirate said, well, so did Laura. She went to wait. Here's the difference, Laura. Here's the difference. Now, Laura there was this family that was like murdered by one of the members of the family. I think it was, I don't remember exactly because I really wasn't paying too close attention to her at this time. But I did see the video. I don't remember the exact story. I know it was like a family that was killed, the Sisk family, right? And I believe it was like the 15-year-old. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Laura decides, to go to this wake. It was near her house in Alabama. Okay. She decides to go to this wake. She brings a phone with her. And they specifically said that there was no filming at this wake, at this memorial service, whatever it was. There was 5 family members killed, right? She decides, okay, I need to film this for my YouTube channel. So she puts her camera in her bag, her phone in her bag, and she goes in the building, walks around, films inside the building. Now, I didn't watch the whole entire video. I don't remember, but I don't even know if the video is still up, to be quite honest with you. But she walks inside, she goes and sits down and shit. Like she's in there. Okay. Then she walked around outside. She was talking to like family members and shit from what I remember, right? And then she said some pretty fucking horrific shit. Like, what was the thing that she said? Oh my God, it was something to the effect of like women get beat. How many of these women got beat by their husbands because the family was like bikers, right? And she was there for quite a while. Okay. So she says, I went to Gabby Petito's memorial services. So let me explain this one. Okay. I did not go to her memorial services. Okay. What I did was, I was on my way home from Brooklyn that day. My son had in fact, you know what? I think I actually remember the day. It might have been the anniversary. No, it couldn't have been because it was too warm out that day. Never mind. It was probably I think it was in October. Yeah. Cause we did Brooklyn in October and then again in November. So I was on the way home from my son's hockey game. He had a hockey game in Brooklyn that day. And I had driven separately from him and my husband that day. And I went, on the way home, I knew that they were doing Gabby Petito's memorial services. So I was like, dude, I've never seen like anything like that. I'm not going in the building, but I've never seen a story this big on Long Island, which is right near my house. Like it's on my way home from where I was. It's literally a couple of exits away from my house on the Long Island Expressway. And like where the funeral home is, it's literally right off the expressway. So I was like, maybe I'll stop there. Now at the time, Hummingbird was, following the case and she was doing her, she had her TikTok channel, you know, where she was covering the case. So I was like, let me stop by, you know, over there and I'll tell her what's going on. So I get off the LIE. It's literally the funeral home Maloney's is right off the LIE. And I go down there and like it's crazy, dude. There's like fucking million cameras there. You know, the media is on one side of the street, the funeral home's on the other side of the street. So I go across the street, right across the street from the funeral home. There's a school right there. So I go over and park in the school parking lot. And I mean, this is like right next to the town that I grew up in. I park in the parking lot, right? Get out. I walk to the corner. I'm going to show you guys exactly where I was. Hold on a second. You're not going to see me because I was literally there for 5 minutes, if even. Okay. Hold on a second. I go stand at the corner. I didn't even walk on the property I didn't cross the street. I didn't walk on the property of the funeral home. Okay. I did not go inside the building. I didn't film anything. I didn't have my camera out live streaming it, okay, or put it in my bag and went inside. I wasn't talking to the family members that were there. All right. It's a little different, Laura. But hold on a second. I'll finish playing her clip and then I'll play the next clip.
Are you coming down on her for it? I mean, seriously. There's lots of people that go to memorials. There's lots of people that go to wakes. Duty Ron went to Gabby Petito's. I don't see you coming after him for it. I don't see him on the list.
I don't know if Duty Ron was there. If he was, I did not see him because again, I was only there for all of like 5 minutes. Okay. But if he was there, I know that he wasn't disrespectful like you were.
How come? How come he's not on the list? I'm just curious.
She always, instead of being accountable for her actions, she always has to bring other people down with her. You ever notice that?
You don't bash him. These people all went, they did the exact fucking same thing I did.
No, we didn't, Laura. That's where you're fucking 100% wrong.
So why aren't you coming after them? It was an open memorial, open wake. But regardless,
Laura, I didn't even walk on the property of the funeral home, dude. I didn't go inside. I didn't talk to anybody. Well, I talked to the news people, but I didn't talk to anybody from the family. I didn't try to talk to anybody from the family. By the time I got there, it hadn't even started yet. So I left before it even started because I remember I went home and watched it on YouTube, dude. I watched her dad fucking talking on YouTube live.
You're going to hold this for me from 2019? We're in 2024.
Dude, Laura, nobody's holding it. It was a simple question that they asked why you're a tragedy pimp, and they gave an answer why they believe you're a tragedy pimp. Now, let me show you where I was at this. Because once again, Laura fucking can't get her story straight. So this guy was here. This guy was here when I got there. Okay, this is the beginning of his 2-minute and 2-minute and 47-second video. I don't even think I was there yet when he started filming. Granted, he probably filmed longer and then cut it down, but I wasn't even there. I stood right here. You see where my mouse is? Hold on. Let me make this bigger for you guys. Let me take Sarah's thing off of here. Okay. I stood right here. Right here. My car was back here. Okay. In the school parking lot. And I literally stood right here for about 5 minutes, dude. I didn't film. I didn't fucking live stream it. Okay. Let's watch this guy's video. This is Lamont at large. Right? I remember seeing him there. Here's the funeral home. Here's the funeral home. I did not cross the street. I did not walk in here. I did not go in the building. Okay. I simply stopped to just see because I don't know how many times in your life are you ever going to be able to see this. And I wanted to get pictures for Hummingbird of like all the media and everything. But I don't even know if I gave her pictures. But this was I mean, how many times in your life do you get to see a huge story like this that's happening right by your house, with all the media?
What is going on YouTube? I'm Lamont at Large today.
Okay, so my car is back in this parking lot back here. I remember him walking.
Hey, I am in Holbrook, Long Island, New York, and I am at the Gabby Petito Memorial Service. Currently, Gabby Petito's memorial is being held here at Maloney's Funeral Home here in Holbrook.
As you can see, hasn't even started yet. Everybody's lined up outside.
Now, there is a public viewing that is scheduled between 12 and 5 o'clock.
And it was probably about 11:30 in the morning by the time I got there.
Gabby Petito's father, Joseph Petito, is scheduled at least to give a eulogy, I believe, to his daughter, also her stepdad.
In my opinion, this guy was out of line just filming this from the front lawn of the funeral home. And he was being respectful. But I'm just saying, I was watching him and I was like, I'm thinking in my head, I would never do that. I would never, I just would never do that. That's so disrespectful.
Jim Schmidt, who is the former police chief of Blue Point, Long Island, he's going to be speaking here as well.
Let me just explain why. Especially because if you look across the street, the media was sitting across the street. This guy's just some random YouTuber who travels around and he does all these weird stories, but he was across the street, so what do you call it? You know what I'm saying? They were all across the street. He's on the lawn. I don't know. I didn't even cross the street. I literally stood there for 5 minutes.
It's private property, so technically they don't want anybody filming right here. But
you are filming there.
But if you can see, the line wraps around all the way to the building. Now, there is going to be a viewing of an urn. However,
there are people all the way back here. You see that line? It's all the way back here near the fire truck.
What I believe, Gabby Petito's remains.
I need to explain something too. You see the Blue Point fire truck? So her stepdad was a volunteer firefighter. If you guys know anything about the fire departments here, I'm sure it's like this everywhere, but on Long Island, the fire departments here are all volunteer, and it really becomes like a brotherhood. And if anything happens to any firefighters, family members, the entire fucking fire department and probably the next 5 towns over fire departments show up. It's a huge, huge thing. If anything happens to anybody in your family, if you're part of the fire department, it's huge. The fire departments around here are a big thing, and it's huge, dude. When something happens to a firefighter or one of their family members. So half those people that are probably standing there right now are from the fire department. I wouldn't be surprised I would not be surprised if most of those people are family members, friends, and stuff like that from the fire department, because that's just how it rolls with the fire departments here.
Are not going to be in that urn. I believe that she is still in Wyoming. I'm not quite sure if the autopsy is actually completed or not, but I believe she is set to be cremated. And I would feel rather silly if I were to explain the situation. I mean, this story has gotten so much media attention. As you can see right here, you got many.
I was all the way down here. My car was back here behind this building. Okay. I walked out right here. I might even be standing there. You probably can't see me. I don't think that's me, because I definitely wouldn't have been wearing shorts to a fucking hockey game that morning. But I walked down here. Oh my God, what was that lady's name? That Asian reporter. At the time, she was covering this story very, very much. She was it was her, JB Buno, and what's his name? And then this Asian woman, I don't remember her name. I think she's sitting right here. She was sitting, or either right there. She was sitting in front of one of the signs. And I walked down to here. That's the furthest I walked, because I remember I looked at the signs because I was like, they're so pretty. you know, and it was really sad just looking at this girl because let me tell you something. When I was around her age, she was probably a little bit older than me. I was in a relationship with a guy that was like that, you know, that was like controlling, and it was horrible. And I just like got the chills just thinking like, dude, like that could have been me. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be any girl. So I walked down and then I walked back to that corner and stood there for about 5 minutes. Not the same as what Laura did. Is Laura's video still up?
Any members of the media here, and
Don't wait for them. I remember talking to two of the cameramen. I don't know. I don't see them.
yeah,
There she is. There she is. She wasn't like all dressed up that day, I don't think. Oh wait, is that her? No, now I'm getting confused. No. This is what these people do all day. They just sit there waiting.
okay, guys.
So right where he just was. Okay, so I was literally standing like right. If he's here, he's right by the fence where I was standing while he's doing this this part right here. This fucking closing part.
Guys, just a quick video here.
Really,
Not much else
like earrings hanging from his hat.
that I could add to this case. Just last week, she was
So that I was talking to the two news guys, the two camera guys at this point in time, and they were making fun of this guy. They're like, "Oh, these fucking YouTubers." They were like, you know, they like basically were making fun of them, like, oh yeah, like they're acting like they're real reporters. They're like, look at this guy, look at this guy. They were like basically shit talking him, and I was standing there listening to them while he was doing this.
found, and the coroner's office in Wyoming did determine that she died by a homicide. However, it is not released yet in which the manner that she died. Okay, guys, Lamont at Large, thank you for.
He had like one of those little poles, you know what I'm saying? Like a selfie pole, but like a small one. And he was walking around with a little selfie pole with like, I think it was like a what do you call those things? A GoPro on like a little selfie pole. And that was how he was filming the video. And once he ended this, which you'll see.
For watching. I'll catch up with you on the next vlog. Peace out.
Okay, so after he ended it, I walked up to him and I was like, "Oh, I'm like, what do you have, a YouTube channel?" He's like, "Yeah." He was such a dick. No offense. He was kind of like a douche about it. I was like, "Oh, what's the thing? Lamont at Large." I was like, "Yeah, I have a channel too, but I'm like, you know, I need shit." And he, like he didn't even like say anything, you know. And I just like walked away from him, got in my car, and drove away. And that was me at the memorial service, Laura. Okay, that was me. Did you see a fucking video about it? No. So how am I a tragedy pimp when you didn't even fucking see anything about it? Did I talk about it and tell people? Yeah, I went and stopped by. Yeah, but I didn't film it. I didn't go inside. I didn't hide my phone in my bag and make inappropriate comments. You know, I didn't do any of that. And if Duty Ron was there, I'll say it's pretty safe to say he didn't do that either. So, I mean, but she's just like in her head, she's like, oh, other people went to memorial services, so it's the same thing. No, Laura, not even close to the same thing. Not even fucking close. And like, once again, you got your whole fucking story wrong. Like, and why can't you just be like, yeah, I did go to a funeral. That's right, I did. No, you got to try to fucking call out other people and take out other people. Because you can never just take responsibility for what you do. Like, it's unbelievable. Take responsibility for your actions instead of trying to call out me and call out Duty Ron and lie because you're wrong. Did I go? Yeah, technically I was there. I was in the vicinity. I didn't go inside. I didn't film people. I didn't bother people. I didn't talk to fucking anybody in her family. I didn't sneak in there. I didn't put my phone in my bag. I didn't wait on the line. Like, I did none of that, Laura. I was there for maybe 5 minutes tops. Okay. Because I had to go get home. I was up since 5:30 in the morning. I just wanted to get home. I stopped by on the way home and that was it, dude. So she's such a fucking idiot. What date was this actually? Let's go. Let me look at my phone and see if I even have a picture or something. Let's see. 2 years ago, September 26, 2021. Let me go back in my phone and see if I even have a picture from that day. She's like, oh. I mean, there's many more reasons why you're a tragedy pimp. And to be honest with you, Laura's not even like, I don't even consider her a tragedy pimp anymore. I feel like she was trying to be one and then realized that tragedy pimps was a thing. And so she like walks the fine line now, but like she was doing some pretty stupid shit. I mean, she did go to Tennessee, right? When the Summer Wells case was going on with the rest of the tragedy pimps, although she wasn't like invited. So she like acted like she was doing her own thing. But I think she just wanted to be part of their thing, you know? But it didn't work out for her. You know, she was putting deceased children's faces on candles. Like, that's fucking tragedy pimpish, dude. You know, she don't even cover true crime anymore. So I can't really call her a tragedy pimp, you know, because she don't even do enough true crime to be a tragedy pimp at this point. But she was trying, dude. She made a valiant effort to be a tragedy pimp at one point in time. Let me go back to this date in my phone and let's see if I have even so much as a picture. Now, there was another time at the Gabby Petito case, and this was fucking crazy. I was on my way to the nail supply store going to get, I don't even know what the fuck, something for my nails. I don't know if it was like forms or something, right? So I could do my nails or nail polish, whatever it was. I might have just been going there just to, what do you call it? Just to look to see if they had gotten any like new nail art stuff, right? I get there, I'm on my way there, and the road that you have to take there brings you to a town. It like ends, right? In this town called Bayport Blue Point, and that's where Gabby Petito is from. And so, what was this? November 2021? What did I say? September 2021. It's probably, I'm sure his video was posted a few days after. All right. Oh, here's the pictures. Look, here. Hold on. I guess he posted it the same day. Hold on. I'll send it to my thing. The pictures of the boardwalk because I was at Coney Island that morning. That's right. And I don't even have a picture. I think I took a video. Oh, I made a TikTok video. That's right. Driving by Gabby Petito's thing. Hold on. Let's see. I don't even know if it ever posted. Yeah, it's like me driving by the fucking thing, the funeral thing. And then I got out and I showed the signs and it was on my TikTok page. And that was it. And I basically filmed it and put it on TikTok because it was for Hummingbird, who was covering the story, dude, at the time. So you could just see me walking by. Oh, yeah, here. I said I'm not going to go in. I'm in a Rink Rat sweatshirt. I don't know if I could send this to myself. I don't even know if this is on my TikTok page because I don't know. I don't remember posting it. Hold on. Let's see. But I just showed the signs and then that was it. And I really didn't post it for YouTube because I was, at the time, again, what's her name? Hummingbird was basically, yeah, it's on my TikTok page of me driving by there. And then that was it. That's it. It was nothing. I didn't post it on YouTube. I went on TikTok because I wanted Hummingbird to see because she was covering the story. And then anyway, the next time I go, right, the next time this weird thing happens, I'm in on my way to the nail store, right? I stop, and so Gabby was from Blue Point. There's a town that's called Bayport Blue Point. It's like the same, it's two different towns, but I think it's the same school district. And this road ends right where those two towns meet. So there's like a restaurant there, and they put this huge sign up of Gabby. And that day, I forget exactly what was happening. There was something happening like big in the case that day. And so when I got down to the end of the road, there was like news people standing in front of the sign, but just like one camera. So it was like one camera and one reporter. So I go pull into the restaurant parking lot because I wanted to take a picture of the sign for Hummingbird. So I'm like, let me go in there. Right. I go to take a picture of it. And what's her name? I waited until the news people walked away. Like I was like, they're gone, like I waited until they were done. They got in their van, and I was like, all right, let me go just snap a picture of it real quickly. So I go run out. I go to take the picture because it was like all flowers. It was really pretty, and all of a sudden, as I'm walking back to my car, this, news reporter comes up to me, and she had one of those like recorder things in her hand. So I thought, like, in my head, I thought she was most likely like from like the newspaper or something. Cause I'm like, oh, she's only holding one of those like little recorders, like the voice recorder. So she starts asking me questions about like how I feel about this Gabby Petito story. So I was like, all right, like whatever. I'm a talkative person. I'll talk to her. So I'm telling her how I feel. And dude, I swear to God, like I was in my pajamas still. I was so embarrassed. My hair was like a mess. Okay. All of a sudden, like the cameraman just like comes flying in from like the side of me, and he has the camera right in my face. And I was like, oh my God. Cause I'm like, I do not want to fucking be on TV, but like, I'm like one of those people. I'm like, I just like, I don't like telling people no. I'm like, I don't like being rude. Like, so I just like let them film me, even though I didn't want to fucking, I was like, I couldn't stop. My heart was like pounding because I'm like thinking in my head, I'm a mess right now. I'm in my freaking pajamas. Like I wasn't even dressed, Oh my God. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like I purposely sat there and waited for the news people to get in their van. And then I seen another van pull up, but like, I was like, all right, they're not like, why would you want to talk to me? I'm just a normal person. Like I didn't think they were going to want to talk to me. And like next thing I know, it just happened so fast. Like the lady came up, she asked me my name. Like it just all happened so fast. Next thing you know, I'm on the fucking news. Oh God. And I did not want to be on the news like at all. And that was weird. But yeah, that was about it. If you want to call that tragedy pimping, well then I guess, I'm a tragedy pimp, Laura. I'm a tragedy pimp. Sure. But yeah, she's like, oh, she went to the Gabby Petito Memorial. But yeah, Laura, it's not the same as what you did. Like, it's not. I didn't go in there. I wasn't talking to the family. I wasn't making rude comments. I walked down the street and I showed on TikTok the signs, which goes to show Laura's probably stalking my TikTok. Because like, what the fuck? I mean, like, how would she remember that, But it's like, but I'm the stalker. But it's like, dude, I didn't go in, Laura. I filmed the signs. The fucking signs. I mean, come on, dude. It's not the same. Yeah, and somehow BSJ found that. Yeah, Purple Rain. And that was why I wasn't on YouTube for 4 months at that point in time. That was during my YouTube break when that all happened. I wasn't even on here. Brian St. John goes and somehow found the fucking video, bro. Like of all videos on YouTube, he somehow finds a video of me doing an interview on the news, and he posted on his channel, and it's doxing my name, and it's like, come on, Brian, like really, fucking asshole. Like we're not friends. Why do you need to even post that? But speaking of Brian, I actually screenshot one of his comments last night because he was in Diane's chat. Okay. And I don't know why I turned Diane on, which I typically don't fucking do. And Diane, you are such a fucking clown, but I'm sorry. She's crazy, this woman. I think I might have screen recorded something. Hold on. Because she's like sitting there talking. She's like, oh, what we're doing is not hate bonding. She's got excuses for everything, Diane. And I'm like, Diane, you are the biggest hypocrite. Hold on a second. Did I screen record her? Hold on. No, but I definitely, let me see if I can find the part in the stream that I'm talking about. Like, Diane, you're exhausting too. You're another one who's exhausting. She had a whole, I felt like some of what I was hearing, because I only listened to like the ending, the end of her stream, but I felt like some, and look, if you go in Diane's channel, I'm not judging you, okay? If you're like, perfect example, fucking Ash274, who goes by the name of Notorious Ash right now, but she'll always be Ash274 to me, okay? She goes in Diane's channel. Ash has always been friends with Diane since I've known Ash. That's how I know Ash, is through Diane. So Ash being in there and supporting her friend, that doesn't bother me, because I know I've known Ash to always be friends with Diane and always support Diane, no matter what. She's always gone in Diane's chats, always. So that kind of shit, I'm not talking about those people. The people I was talking about the other day, because I brought it up as an example, is the Wendy V's, the Tracy's, the people that were trying to chase Diane off of social media, with pitchforks and torches because of the St. Jude shit. She's horrible. They're fucking doxing her. But I found it really funny, because when I did turn on her live last night, hold on, Diane, don't get triggered. I know some of the things that she was saying while I was listening, she was definitely taking shots at me, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. She has a right. And Diane, I don't know why you're making such a big fucking deal about Ninja Orchids and some comment in my chat, because clearly she was watching my chat, and somebody in my chat, and she calls them out, and I'm like, why are you calling this person out? She's calling out one sub for calling another sub I hate calling people subs, but somebody in my chat, that I'd rather say that. I feel like when you call people subs, I don't know, it's just weird. She's calling out one person in my chat for calling another person who's in chats, okay, a flip-flopper. And I'm like, okay, Diane, is that the worst thing you could say about somebody? Because Ninja Orchids apparently was in Laura's streams, and she used to come in my chat. I don't care where Ninja Orchids goes. Let me just make that clear, okay? I will never hold that against her. I will never, be like, oh, you can't come in here anymore, Ninja Orchid. Go where you want, please. There's been a lot of people I've been seeing in Laura's chat that surprised me, but I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, Laura got diagnosed with breast cancer, and people, feel bad, and I get it. I'm totally fine with that. But I don't know why Diane's making a bigger fucking issue about it than it actually is. It's okay. She's like, people can go where they want. And I'm like, well, Diane, that's really funny, because back in the day, I mean, the group that you used to roll with, Diane, they didn't act like that. They didn't act like, oh, people could go where they want. No, if you went into Laura's like I did, you guys fucking all turned on me. So just stop with your hypocrisy, Diane. You're so full of shit. It's not even funny. She's like, oh, why are we telling people where to go? And I'm like, oh my God, this lady, she is just so full of shit. It's not even funny. She take her live down. Hold on. And again, this is my opinion. If you like Diane, I'm not fucking, I'm not going to be upset with you or anything. It's fine. So her live was called "What a Bunch of Hypocrites," calling out hate bonding when you do the same. I'm going to explain the difference to you, Diane. Let me explain the difference to you between what you think is us hate bonding, okay, and what's going on in your chat. And she said some really weird shit. I thought I clicked it last minute. I'm not listening to this shit. That's going to fast forward through it. It was probably more towards the end, because that's when I started watching. So hold on. Wait for my internet to
She did.
really weird shit. Hold on. What a
Yeah, to an extent, time out. The birds of a feather flock together. Yeah.
Oh, I did clip it.
Wide open, make it stop. All right.
Hold on.
Uh,
Let me look in the chat. Hold on.
see now,
Find it.
having a little, silly open chitter chatter like that is kind of fun.
All right. Oh my god. I was definitely
Jeez,
listening.
if it smells really bad or ugh, too smelly, I won't eat it.
She's talking about her bread. So I was definitely around here because I remember her talking about bread. And I was like, wow, way to put people to sleep, Diane. Hold on.
Oh, compound butter.
Oh my god. All right. I'll just play the clip because I can't even fucking listen to this again and torture myself. Hold on. Hold on. I'll play it from my phone. Oh shit, wait. It would help if I took my AirPods out because you wouldn't be able to hear it.
Going to be in her side chat or whatever. That's not the case. The case really is that these people, and first of all, you don't know who it might have been that I talked to over the past 2 years. They're just tired of it. They got tired of it. They got tired, and they were hoping that if I did come back, that they wouldn't have to listen to shit about Merv anymore. I mean, they were tired of that.
Okay, so I think she's talking about Tracy and all them, and I'm like, if you're tired of hearing about something, Diane, if those people were tired of hearing about Merb, like, why are they like? Then just don't watch Wendy and Randy. Like, when I just to be dead honest with you, like, I like Wendy and Randy, but like, I don't give a fuck about Mommy Ramblings. I don't care what she's doing. I don't care what you think of her or what she's doing. So guess what? When they're talking about Mommy Ramblings, I don't watch their lives. Like, it's pretty simple concept, right? I don't sit there and go, oh my God, I'm so tired of hearing about Mommy Ramblings. Like, I just don't watch their lives. I find something else that I do enjoy watching. Like, what she's saying right here is just crazy to me.
We're hoping that there would be a place that people can come, that they don't have to hear about the same shit week in and week out. And that's really the bottom line. It wasn't that anybody, said, oh, I love Diane. I can't wait for Diane to come back. It wasn't like that.
Yeah. All right. That's definitely not the case. So she's making excuses for why all these people are in her chat, and it's because they're sick of hearing about Mommy Ramblings. So like Tracy and all them are coming in her chat. They weren't excited that Diane was coming back. Like, it wasn't that. It was that they couldn't, they got so sick of hearing about Mommy Ramblings. And I'm like, but why the fuck are they watching? Why the fuck are they watching Wendy and Randy anyway? If they don't want to hear about those people? Like, I don't know. I just don't understand it. So anyway, I see Notorious in the chat. Hold on. And then Brian. And I'm like, oh my God. All right, hold on. I'm just sending the screenshots to myself. Because at the same time, I think Ash was kind of on the same page as me when it came to this. Hold on. Oh shit, did I send? Oh, I sent the video by accident, the clip. Fuck. Hold on. Going on. Anybody else super excited for Usher at the Super Bowl this year? Because I am. I don't watch the Super Bowl. Like, I don't like football. So watching Usher is gonna be fun though. Faux show. All right, hold on. Here is my screenshots. Let me take this down for a second. Look, dude, like, I don't care about Mommy Ramblings. No offense. Like, if you find her content interesting, or you find her crazy, she's a locale to you, whatever the fuck it is, that's great. I don't care to listen. So I'm not going to sit there and complain though and be like, oh my God, why is Wendy and Randy always talking about her? So I had to circle Ash's comment because it was really funny. It was so true. I wrote yes underneath it. It says, well, those people didn't go to Randy and Wendy's anyway. So what do they care about who they talk about? Like, good point. Good point, Ash. She's like, oh my God, they're so sick of being hearing about mommy ramblings. So they came here to my chat because, you know, YouTube, the only two choices you have is Wendy and Randy or me. That's it. It's like, okay, Diane. But this one I found really funny. This fucking comment right here. I hate fucking calling this asshole out, but I had to. So it's Brian in the chat. God, I really do not. Brian, please don't pay attention to me after this. Because this'll result in like a fucking 3-month long fucking Brian on my dick, you know, thing. Oh, make a monster, you know. Oh, whatever. I'll take my chances. So anyway, he wrote, this is what he writes in chat. And I'm sorry, I'm calling bullshit right here. He writes, I won't let one instance of a bad decision dictate someone's entire existence when there is more good than bad in that person is why I come back here and with that good night. And I'm like, Brian, stop it. Dude, you, okay, mister, had a pitchfork and torch in each hand, okay, one of each in each hand. And then alongside a phone, a cell phone, okay, with Diane's entire, fucking family lines phone numbers in it that you called. Really? Because you were one of the worst people out there that was trying to chase this woman off of the internet. And Diane's clearly just terrified of you. So she's going to just let you in her chat because she's like, I don't want to get Brian on my ass, which I don't blame her, you know, like, because I agree, you know. Brian is a hemorrhoid when he fucking doesn't like you. I get it, you know. But I mean, come on, Brian. You're like, oh, one bad decision. Like, dude, back then it wasn't a bad decision. You know, Diane hated children with cancer. And I mean, you know, you're really going to let your friend Corey down by being in there, Brian, by the way, you know, because I mean, you know, according to her, it wasn't just a bad decision. You know, it's like, oh, I mean, give me a fucking break with this sentence right here. You're in there because you're trying to fit in with Tracy and Wendy V and all them. We get it, Brian. We get it. But come on, dude. Come on. You know, like all of a sudden, that's what I'm saying. And that's the difference, Diane. I don't even need to play your live, you know, but because I don't want to put my audience to sleep. But like, that's the difference there, Diane. You're like, oh, the hate bonding versus, you know, people coming in my chat. She was trying to compare me, I guess, because she wouldn't just call my name out, or I guess Wendy and Randy too, if you want to be fair. Okay. Talking about Laura or them talking about whoever they talk about, Mommy Ramblings or whoever it is that they cover on their channel. Okay. To, you know, what's going on in her chat right now. And Diane, I mean, if you can't see the difference, first of all, the people in my chat, I'm not saying every person in my chat. I'm saying the majority of people that come in my chat and actually type in my chat. Okay. Not the people lurking in the bushes, but for the most part, the people that are actually typing in my chat, they're going to be in here for the most part, no matter what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. Am I going to get, you know, maybe I'll start talking about Laura and I'll get like 50 more people. That's Laura's people watching. Clearly, you know, and then when I start talking about something else, then my numbers go down. You know, it's Laura's people that are watching when I'm talking about her. And then if I'm talking about not Laura, they don't give a shit. They don't want to watch me. So, yeah, that's a little different. Okay. Yeah. Do a lot of the people that come in my chat not like Laura the same as me? Sure. But that's not why they're in here, Diane. Okay. In your chat, you have people that were literally persecuting you guys. This fucking dog threw up on my fucking couch. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill him. Hold on. Oh my God, disgusting. Sorry. You had people, okay, that were fucking. I'm gonna kill this dog because I don't know where my little couch cleaner thing is. Motherfucker. Hold on. Fucking asshole. So anyway, you have people that are in there that were, you know, chasing you out of YouTube, saying what a horrible person you were. They hated you. Okay. Oh my God, this fucking dog, dude. This is disgusting. Oh my God, I'm going to kill this dog. My couch that's already destroyed because he like ripped it, but oh my God, what the fuck? All right, I'm going to throw up right now. Hold on a second. I need soap. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up. I'm sorry. I'm seriously gonna throw up right now. Fucking asshole. I'm just spraying like something on it. Oh my God. Fucking gross, dude. Let that soak for a second. Yeah, you fucking douche. You go out, go throw up on the floor. You throw up on my couch. Seriously, it's like not that much. It's like a little. Ugh. Gross. Gross. All right, sorry. Anyway, let me get this shit off the screen. But you have all these people that hated Diane. Okay, they were trying. She was the worst person in the world. She scammed sick children. She scammed sick, dying children. She's so horrible. Diane comes back, no apology. You know what I'm saying? No nothing, right? No accountability, no nothing. She just comes back, which she could do. I don't care. I never thought Diane should have left to begin with. She should have stayed here and held herself accountable, but that's asking a little too much. But like, I never thought she had to go anywhere, I mean, shit, stand by it if you don't think you did anything wrong, but she never fucking apologized, nothing. And all of a sudden, all is forgiven. And I'm like, that's weird. It's not like she came back here and had some epiphany and she's like a new person all of a sudden. And she's like, she's realized the error of her ways and, she's like going to try to change or anything. And she let us know this. No, she just came back with sin and started bashing Randy and Wendy. Okay. And that's what these people, that's all they fucking care about. So to me, yes, Diane, that is hate bonding because they're not in your chat because they actually fucking give a shit about you or believe you or forgive you. They're in your chat because you're dragging the very people that they hate. That's hate bonding, okay? People that weren't previously in your chat, that didn't like you themselves, coming in your chat just so that they could drag Wendy and Randy. Okay? She's like, I just don't understand what this hate bonding is. I don't understand it. Don't we all do that? Well, yeah, I guess we do. I guess we do to a degree, right, Diane? But like, why are you trying to deny it? That's my question. Why are you trying to like act like that's not what's going on in your chat right now? Like, that those people are not in your chat because they actually give a shit about you, right? You know that, right? Oh my God, I'm gonna kill this dog. So that's all. I don't think you know what people think. Me, Dory? I don't know what anybody thinks. I just think it's odd that they're, suddenly forgiven. All is forgiven in Diane. With Diane. People Brian was one of the worst when it came to Diane and the St. Jude shit. He was calling her family. It was pretty bad. I don't know if he took those videos down, but it was pretty bad. He teamed up with Molly Golightly and he was, he was all up in that shit. And now he's like, oh, I won't let one mistake determine how I feel about people. Like, really, dude? Because you certainly did like a few years ago. Well, then why are those same people still calling Wendy and Randy scammers and trying to hold them accountable for what Diane did? Because you can't have it both ways. That's all I'm saying. A lot of fucking hypocrisy. Oh, this fucking thing, dude. I don't know where my fucking little couch cleaner thing is. The subs that people like Brian. No. And I said that. There's been people that have been in Diane's panel, that I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking specifically about the people that were trying to chase her off of YouTube and that were constantly going on about what a fucking horrible person she was for scamming sick children. Those are the people I'm referring to. I'm not talking about the regular subscribers that always went into Diane's channel. Like, I don't care what you do. There's friends of mine that go in her chat. I personally just won't go in there. I got nothing, I don't care. If you were somebody that always supported her or that, maybe got upset with her and went back in, a little upset with her and was disappointed in her and went back in and decided to give her another chance, that's fine. I'm talking about the people that were literally fucking like chasing her off of YouTube. trying to convince everybody else that Diane was a horrible human, that she scammed sick children, and like, so which one is it? Do you really not care about the sick children? Because, like you claimed you did at the time? Because if that was the case, you would always care about the sick children. Diane didn't apologize, in my opinion. I don't remember her apologizing. In fact, whenever it's brought up, she tries everything she could do to get you to shut up about it. And she starts screaming, "It's my money." So, I mean, that to me, that's not accountability. Somebody screaming out, "It's my money." That's not accountability, in my opinion. But again, it's you do what you want, I don't care if people go in there. I'm just saying, I find it funny that there's certain people in her chat, that previously were trying to convince the world that Diane was the worst fucking person in the world. I mean, shit, I'm waiting for Corey to go in there next. That'll be funny. I mean, but a lot of people do that here, right? Molly Golightly went back in her chat. I heard Laura went up on her panel and she let Laura back up there. No problem. I'm just not like that, man. I guess is what I'm saying. If I don't fucking like you, I don't like you. I don't care if you hate the same person as me. I'm not going to go in your chat just because you don't like the same person as me. If I don't like you or didn't like you, it depends on if we had a conversation or something. And again, maybe Diane had conversations with these people behind the scenes that I don't know about. I highly doubt it, and she took accountability and they were able to move past it. I don't know, but it just looks a little shady. That Corey chick's giving me the damn heebie-jeebies. Yeah, she does. She is a special type of crazy. Started backing out of Diane's long before the St. Jude stuff, but I never was cool with idiots going real life on her. Like that, I was like accused of like being a Diane supporter because like I didn't agree with what they were doing. I was like, all right, dude, is it necessary that you call her ex-husband up? Like Brian, or whoever did that? I know he played a role in it. Is it important that you call up her ex-husband over this YouTube shit? I was not okay with people going into her real life. So never was. Speaking of real life, back to Laura for a second here. Laura. Girl, you fucking need to get a goddamn grip on reality here. Yeah, Brian it is best to ignore him. I hate fucking even like, I hate acknowledging his existence. I do. And I know it's probably going to result in him doing like 300 videos about me, and that's fine. I won't watch them. But, all right. But yeah, I mean, he's a hypocrite. Sorry, but he is. But he's always been like one of those people that just kind of wants to be accepted by somebody. It don't really matter who it is. It don't really matter. But like my views on the Diane situation have always stayed the same. Okay. And that's it. And I feel the way I feel. I don't like the way she handled it. And that's it. I don't want to talk to Diane. I don't want to go in her chat. I'm done with her. As a friend, I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to ever be friends with her again. I feel like she's just not a good friend to people. And to me, there's just no point because she's not going to change. She's like an older woman, and I mean, and I'm not saying that to be offensive because I'm the same way. Like, once you hit a certain age, you're kind of set in your ways at that point in life, and that's how I feel. She's set in her ways. Diane is who she is. And it's either you are friends with her and accept that she's not a very good friend, or you just don't be friends with her. And that's where I'm at. I'm good. Thanks. I'm going to kill this dog because he won't stop barking. Ovi! Hold on. So let's go to my community page because I don't know if everybody saw this because community things don't always typically show up for everybody. It depends. I know for me, it doesn't. I don't see certain people's community posts for some reason. I see their videos, but I don't see their community posts all the time. So hold on. Let's do a little share. Present, share screen. Okay. Okay. So I took a little picture of my little Cloudmobile. I'm thinking of making these and listing them on my website. So I got to play around with the chains a little bit more. I finally got chains because I had different chains for these and I didn't like them. And so I got these. I thought they would hold it on a little straighter. I think I just have to make some of them shorter and it'll hold them on like better. So maybe not have them so long. I don't know. But all right. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. Dude, what are you fucking doing, Obi? So, friend sent me this yesterday. This is a text from Laura to them. And as you can see, very clearly, it says, JP is going to regret her moves. She got some real lifers about to go hard for her. Hope she's ready. So this is a text from Laura. I crossed her number out myself because when the text was sent to me, her number was not crossed out. I crossed it out myself. Okay. But this is Laura threatening. Now, the weird part about this is like, bro, like she told JP the other day that she's like, I'm not triggered. I'm not triggered over a fucking parody video, dude. This is like, really, Laura? Really? Really? And let me guess, if she was live last night, she probably made some type of excuse. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, that wasn't me. I could just imagine what came out about this. So, I mean, it's not, look, I'm just going to put this out here. It's well known that Laura has some friends that like to go real life. You know, do I know if it's her or not? There's things that have happened that I refuse to discuss on here and give attention to. But Laura has taken steps, Laura and her people, I shall say, have taken steps to try to silence me off this platform. Okay. And clearly it hasn't worked, which is why she's so fucking angry, which is also why I won't fucking keep my boot off her neck. Okay. Because she knows what happened and I fucking know what happened. Okay. I'm not going to fucking give it attention because that's what the person wants. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. But that's why my boot will forever stay on her neck. So here's just more proof. Excuse me, sir. Here's just more proof that Laura, you know, maybe it's not her that's going in real life, but like, Laura, how would you know that real lifers are coming after JP unless you're friends with those real lifers? So you're friends. So you're admitting here that there's some real lifers, okay, that go hard for people that you talk to. Because how the fuck else would you know this? How else would you get this information? And are those real lifers Tracy? I'm sorry, but you know, is that who it is and her friends? Because that's the only person I could see that would have any other motivation to go after JP. I mean, she's just started making videos like what, a week or two ago, you know, and already there's real lifers coming after her. Well, she's only made 2 videos about 2 different people, you and Tracy. So it's like, it's either you or it's like, and your people or Tracy and her people. Get out of the garbage. Get out. Out. You're annoying me. So who is it, Laura? Who is it? But this is, I mean, this is like a page right out of the fucking Molly Golightly YouTube playbook right here. Let me threaten people because I don't like what they're doing. I don't like what they're doing and I can't control them. So let me threaten them that something's about to happen to them and their real life because I'm a big baby and I can't handle myself like a grown adult on the internet. A parody. I can't handle a little fucking parody. That's the same thing that happened to me. I did a parody of Molly Golightly. That's why I'm saying this is right out of the Molly Golightly playbook. After I did that parody of Molly Golightly, that woman, I sent her over the edge, dude. Sent her over the fucking edge. And it's so funny because the parody part of that video was like so short. It was more so me reading hate comments from her people. That video, dude, you're not going back in the garbage. So if you want to eat your food, go eat your food. You're not going in the garbage. Okay? So, you know, so it wasn't even really about her, but she got so fucking triggered, that she started having people call me, okay? And then she was pranking me in the middle of the night. And then, you know, when that didn't work, she then sent authorities to my house. Her best friend had the authorities sent to my house. And like Laura's taken a page from her book right here. Right here. I also heard that this wasn't the first threat. That she had made some other type of threat about getting JP's information on like a live that she did. And I'm like, why? Just why? Over a fucking parody, lawyer? Learn how to take a fucking joke, dude. I mean, not for nothing. That's nothing. There's been way worse shit done to you on here and said about you on here. Why are you letting that push you to the point where you're gonna go real life on somebody, dude? I mean, give me a fucking break, Laura. Grow some lady balls, will you? And grow up already, or get off the fucking internet if you can't handle somebody making a parody of you. Come on, dude. That's the answer, Laura. JP is gonna regret her moves. She's got some real lifers about to go hard for her. Hope she's ready. Weak. Exactly. This is what a weak ass motherfucker does. Exactly. I mean, this is fucking weak sauce 101, Laura. Remember how Laura used to always say, if you don't like it, don't watch. She needs to take her own advice. Yeah, she still says it. She said it the other day. That parody was spot on. She couldn't handle looking at herself in the mirror. Yeah. I mean, come on, Laura. Over a fucking parody. Now, the best part about this is who she sent the text to. Because I'm like, that's fucking weird, Laura. Like, this, you don't even like this person, nor are you getting along with this person. But, like, this person, as far as I know, doesn't talk to JP outside of YouTube. So, like, why are you, like, you're so triggered and so angry that Laura's like, let me just text the nearest person I can to threaten this person, and hopefully the threat will get through. I mean, I have to imagine that's what she was trying to do. You know, she wanted to send it to that person, so that person sent it to me, and then it, you know, made its way back to JP, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming that was the purpose of this. Like, otherwise, why would you send it to somebody who doesn't even fucking talk to JP outside of YouTube? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you telling this person, Laura? Why? Doesn't even make sense. And there was more to it than this, but she's Laura, you're coming unglued, girl. I mean, honestly, I don't know. She's living in this world where she's like, well, why can't everybody just leave me alone? Why can't you just take a break from YouTube, Laura? Oh, that's right. Your life depends on it. So everybody else should rearrange their lives and you know, not do. Somebody wrote some shit on here yesterday, and I have to imagine that it's Laura or one of her people. Hold on. They left me a comment, and I want to read this comment. Hold on a second. Let's go to my live from yesterday. I think it was on that one. Oh my God. The middle of the night, my necklace like scratched my neck, and it's like burning right now. I should take my jewelry off, but I'm an idiot. All right. Hold on. I'm not going to play this because nobody needs to hear my voice twice. All right. So there was a comment left yesterday, and I'm like, I mean, so ridiculous. So ridiculous. We'll wait. I'll wait. I put a clip in Discord where she pitted herself saying me and my supporters. She outed herself as a real lifer. Oh, hold on a second. Let me grab that. Hold on, JP. Like, bro, like JP is like, what she did was like honestly harmless. Like, come on, Laura. And that, you know, it's so weird because like we were talking about this on my live stream yesterday. JP came up on the panel, and I'm like, I fear for this, and this is why I don't like, you know, I don't want other people or new people to go after her in a sense, because I don't want to see them getting doxxed. I know that's going to be the outcome, you know, and I warned her yesterday. And, you know, I mean, you have to prepare yourself for that on the internet, unfortunately, especially if you're going to be talking about crazy fucking people like this. But it's odd that it happened right after. All right, hold on one second. Oh, I'm looking through my pictures for your link, you know, because that's where they are. Let me hold on. Oh, here it is. Is this it?
Did I say that I was calling CPS? No, that I didn't say. What I did say, you will find out how fucking serious me and my supporters are.
What the fuck does that mean, Laura?
Did I say that I was calling CPS? No, that I didn't say.
Oh my God. her profile picture is a candle from the Makesy website. Oh Lord, you suck.
What I did say, you will find out how fucking serious me and my supporters are.
The fuck does that mean? Anybody? Anybody? Laura, is that really how you're gonna explain this? Is that really how you're gonna try to explain this, Laura? And what the fuck does that mean? Again, oh, you're gonna find out how serious me and my supporters are. Why, Laura? Are you gonna bring a lawsuit for somebody doing a parody? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? I don't understand. Are you gonna dox her? What exactly are you gonna do? You're still being cryptic. You're still being cryptic. It still sounds threatening. You're not really clearing that up, Laura. Or are your supporters going to do parody of JP? I mean, because then that would be fair. You know what I'm saying? That would be a fair fight. Me and my supporters. You're going to find out how serious we are. God, dude. So this was probably one of Laura's supporters because they had left another comment on my channel. And when I went to go read it, it disappeared. So I think that they must have deleted it. They write, hey, HAY makeup mobster. I started to watch you years ago. Dude, I can't tell you how many people have left comments very similar to this, like from these like obscure accounts that I've never seen before. Started to watch you years ago when you talked about your mom and how difficult it was to see her going to cancer. And the way the whole family dynamics changed. Who does that sound like? Dynamics, like Laura's new favorite. Laura has cancer. According to reports, I don't watch. What? According to reports, I don't watch Laura's channel. It's too much about nothing, but she is human. And I don't watch your channel, but a little bit of kindness and understanding would go. 122 56th Street, be kind. You wouldn't like anyone to be kind on to your loved ones. No fight, no agenda. Just saying you should look back on those videos that you talk about your mom, okay? Even though I think they wrote mom up here somewhere, whatever, that you made them come alive. I appreciate you for that so much. Just don't be the friend that says only if love, PS, you have a fantastic imagination. Why don't you just tell short stories on your podcast? I don't know. I didn't even, to be quite honest, I didn't even get past the part where they started comparing Laura to my mom. Because I was like, first of all, so funny that I love these people that come and they're like, I don't watch your channel or Laura's channel, but I'm going to give an opinion about this. It's like, so how the fuck did you end up here? Who's this person? Wait, who is this person? Oh my God, these people say TC. How the fuck did you end up on my channel then? They're like, oh, I don't watch you or Laura, but I just happened to end up on your channel. And I'm going to give my opinion on something that I clearly don't know anything about because I don't watch either of you guys. Like, what? That doesn't even fucking make sense. That doesn't even make any type of fucking sense at all. What the fuck are you talking about? But all right, dude, don't compare my mom and what Laura's going through. Because number one, by the time my mom's cancer was saying shit about my kid, respect, sorry, you and respect cannot coexist in my world. Okay? Hold on. There's no respect. There. Oh my God, it won't shut up. I don't know why in what fucking world you're living in. We don't need it. All right. By the time my mom's cancer, this goes to any of Laura's people that are going to come in and leave similar comments and sit there and pretend that they don't support her and blah, blah, blah. Okay. From troll accounts. By the time my mom's cancer was caught, it was like way too late for her to really do anything about it. Okay. She was in like an advanced stage, either 3 or 4. Okay. That's the first thing. Second thing is that my mom was not on the internet picking fights with people, threatening people's husbands, fucking lying about people, butting her nose into things that had nothing to do with her. She was just home being sick, okay? Trying to struggle to live another day. That's what my mom was doing, okay? So, I mean, how the fuck you could compare what my mom went through to what Laura's going through? Yes. Does Laura have cancer? Does my mom have cancer? Yes. Cancer. That's probably the only similarity, okay, to what they're going through, because Laura's not going, and thank God, okay, she's not going through anything even remotely close to what my mom went through. Nothing like what my mom went through. Thank God. She has a chance to fight this and live a normal life after this. My mom didn't have that chance. Okay. But in the interim, my mom was not sitting there fucking with other humans. Okay. While she was sick, she wasn't actively online, playing a victim role and downplaying her illness and doing all this crazy shit, lying, okay, to people. She wasn't doing any of that. So, on a normal basis, yeah, it would be really weird if somebody treated my mom that way, because I'd be like, wow, she's not bothering anybody. She's not here drawing negative attention to herself, lying about people. I mean, yeah, it would be really fucking weird if people would have just started attacking her, because they'd be like, wow, I mean, she's not bothering anybody. She's just sick. But that's not the case with Laura. It's like Laura's still Laura and she has cancer. She's still here being Laura. Okay, doing the same things. It hasn't humbled her or changed her in any way, shape, or form. Why should everybody else change? I mean, seriously, why should everybody else treat her differently when she's not even treating herself differently? She's not even acting differently. She's not humbled by this. She's not fucking learning a lesson from this. Why the fuck should we do that then? Give me a break. So sick of these people coming over here saying this shit. Yeah, just like her, excuse me. Just like her, hold on a second. I got to give my throat a good clearing. Okay, nobody needed to hear that. Just like, it's just, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, just like in the text that she sent. And there was another follow-up text to that, but I only got permission to post the one. So they told me I could post it. I'm not going to, do everyone, but yeah, fucking unbelievable. Oh, yeah, I could read it to you guys. The person replied to her, if anything happens to JP, you will just get blamed for it. She writes back, not my problem what happens to her. I fully support anything that comes her way. You know what? I feel like that needs to be read, because you know why? Because she's sitting up there acting like, oh, I didn't mean that. Because again, Laura has a real issue with impulse control. She got mad for whatever reason at JP, and her first impulse is to text somebody who doesn't even fucking talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of YouTube. I don't even know if they talk on YouTube, let alone off of YouTube. Okay. And give her a warning. It's like, because she's just so angry. She just has to let somebody know how angry she is, because she has zero impulse control. So, I mean, I don't know, Laura. Like, what does this mean, though? That you and your subscribers, what are you guys gonna do? Your supporters. First of all, that's so fucking weird. Fight your own fucking battles, Laura. Okay, you're how old? 50-something years old. Fight your own fucking battles. You need an army behind you of supporters. Come on, girl. Come on. But we all knew, at least I know and have experienced it, that Laura will do drastic things, okay, off of YouTube too, to try to silence you. And then when those things don't work and you continue to talk about her, because it's like, well, Laura, you're not going to do that to me and think that I'm going to shut up. Like, this weak attempt at silencing me didn't work. Okay. Now, you think I'm going to shut up now? Laura, you think I'm going to shut up now? No. Georgia. Her found Laura wanted to be idiotic. That's how she gets paid. See, what she doesn't understand is that at the same time, what Laura's insisting that, I'm the only person she talks about on here. The only thing I'm obsessed with her. I'm the only thing I ever talk about on here, right? She's also guaranteeing that when things do happen to me, when trolls come in here, when these little clip channels pop up, she's guaranteeing that it's her people. Because if I only focus on her and nobody else, then who the fuck else has a motive to be that angry with me, Laura? Only you and your people. This is why she's stupid. She doesn't know who people are, who they know, what they are capable of. Mine want to stay in their own lane. Yeah, she doesn't. No. She's an idiot. She said, hopefully your husband will be able to stop once he finds out what you do on the internet. Yeah, because he has no idea. He's just like totally clueless. You know, my husband has, I mean, you know, he has no idea that I have a YouTube channel. You know, he couldn't tell by the fucking SWAT calls and all the other bullshit that happened. He's like totally clueless. He has no idea that I'm here, you know, on the same channel that I've been on always and what I'm doing, you know, because he doesn't bother to listen. I guess like Laura, she must have had like boyfriends or husbands that didn't pay like attention to her and like what she does in her life. But, you know, and maybe she thinks that's just how it is, that husbands and wives live together and live like separately. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, well, she does live separately from her husband. So maybe that's why she thinks that. I don't know. You know, maybe because her quote unquote husband doesn't, you know everything that she does. Maybe that's why she thinks that it's like that for everybody else. I really don't know. She more or less said, if you can't eat them, join them, aka trolling you. Really? What you mean, beat them? Oh. You know, so I don't know. I think that's why she has such a warped skew of what marriage is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to be grounded for a month. No phone, no TV, no bed, no supper. I don't cook, so scratch the last one. That's true. Very true. It's not smart to put that in text, email, YouTube stream. It never fails. Well, that's why I put it out. That's why I put it out. Because now when something happens to her, okay, if something happens to her, I put that out so that everybody knows who did it and where it came from, and that there was a warning out there. I sent it to her too. I mean, you know, but she has it. I made sure she has it. But, you know, Laura, you're not going to, you know, you sit there and pride yourself on not going real life, but then you're that behind the scenes making threats to people like that, you know? And like that's dumb, dude. That is just dumb, just in every way, shape, and form. It's stupid. Is that really her kitchen for real, looking like that? Are you talking about who was showing the pictures? Oh, Wendy the other day. Yes, she stayed married to scam the systems. So I'm guessing maybe. So I'm guessing not. Sorry. What up with that pizza? It looks like Fluffer threw up all over it. What pizza? Oh no, did she post a picture of some fucking monstrosity again? So the best part was I had to look at her website because I was like, Laura, after that fucking bullshit story about her making, you know, this phone call to warn this company, Makesy, that, you know, that they were, somebody was using their pictures. And then all of a sudden she realized, well, I could use their pictures, you know? I had to go check out her website. I'm like, is she actually using them? And like Makesy has a very, shall I say, like distinctive look with their photographs. Like their photos are all, I have to say, brand-wise, they do a phenomenal job of being like creating an aesthetic, basically. You know, their website's very, very aesthetically pleasing. It has, what do you call it? It has like everything on there. I need to see this now. Hold on. It has, it's just everything on there is consistently done. You know, like they have like their background colors are all the same, very plain, very clean, very Nordic looking. Like everything's very plain and clean. You know, there's no bullshit in the background of their pictures. Everything is like, here's the product on a pastel kind of colored background, and that's it. You know, that's their product. That's their website. It's just showing the product. And I go, so like their pictures are, oh fuck, no. Why are you here? All right, shh. Fucking oil guy is here. Stop barking. Man, I know it's from my house too because fucking A. Because nobody else on my block over here has oil, unless he's just stopping here. No, he's getting out. No, we don't need oil. Go away. We'll freeze. The winter's almost over. Oh my God, dude. Excuse me. But yeah, as you could see, hold on, her picture, that's one of their pictures. I mean, if you've ever been on their website, please check out. Jesus, the stupid thing that she has. Vinny, please check out my community post. Votes are important. All right, I have to check that out, Vinny. I will have to check that out. All right, hold on. Oh my God. Please stop. Stop. We go up in my room, so you guys don't have to hear this. I mean, you're still gonna hear it somewhat. Oh my God, there's too much activity outside right now. Oh, it's the pizza. Oh, so it's not from hers. Wait, what? How cute. My old mods are all mods for Diane. Ain't that so special? The very same moms who screamed the loudest during the St. Jude debacle, yet they can't shut the fuck up about me. You just can't make this up. Well, Diane, Laura, not for nothing. If you're going to call them out, okay? What about Wendy and Tracy going in there? I didn't know that neither one of them had wrenches in there, but they've been going in Diane's for quite a while. I mean, in all fairness. I mean, it's been quite a long time. Can someone tell me, look at this person. I don't know why, even if Alicia is not being talked about, this fucking fresh start person. Can someone tell me what planet Alicia posted proof she's a drug counselor or a 14-year-long intern? You intern for college credits or to get hired. 14 years, you got problems, laughing my ass off. She's turned off her comments because she threatens to go real life if you tell her the truth. I have no idea what the fuck this person's even talking about. Look at Laura's crew. Fucking Corey. If JP and Alicia are grown women, why is MM posting a private convo that didn't involve her? Huh? Why? Because Laura's threatening people. That's why. By her own admission, that shows who she is. You know, MM doesn't like it when her friends make friends while Ballet Babe's in her comments threatening you. I cannot laugh this hard so early in the morning. Ballet Babe was in my comments saying that if she does anything to JP, she'll give JP Laura's information, which I don't even think she needs to do quite clearly because Laura doxes herself everywhere and her information is not really that hard to find. So, yeah, not much of a threat there, but okay, dude. Anyway, where's her fucking pizza? I don't really give a shit about these people. Like, this person makes it like that, dude. That's not even about us. Could you like stay on topic? Every time you comment, it's always like not even. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That is disgusting, dude. Oh, gross. Oh my God, that's disgusting, dude. That is fucking gross. I'm gonna puke, dude. That is absolutely horrifying, Laura. I'm sorry, but that is that spam? Is that fucking spam chunks? And there's just like, dude, I don't give a fuck. That is way too much topping on a pizza. I don't care. And like, why is there only like 2 slices of cheese on it? Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna fucking throw up. Pineapples, ham, tomato sauce, and mozzarella. Oh no. Spam. I don't even know if that's ham. That looks like spam to me. That's fucking gross. Or hot dog. Is that a hot dog? It's got skin on it, dude. Bro, no. Ah! What the fuck is that? Laura, that is way too much toppings, bro. Oh my God, why does she post these things? Please vote for it. Pizzas and my community post, just type the name of the pizza you would prefer. No. First of all, fucking pineapples do not belong on fucking pizzas. I don't give a shit what anybody here says. This is coming from a fucking New Yorker. Pizza was made in New York. Fuck that shit. Get your fucking pineapples out of here, okay? Fuck you, pineapples. But I'm sorry, fruit does not belong on fucking pizza. Or whatever fucking pineapple is fruit, right? Fuck that. But I know some people in here like it, but no. You rarely see pineapples on pizza here in New York. Like there's no pizzerias that I've ever been in that you see a pineapple like on a pizza. That shit you order at like Domino's. That's that kind of shit. All right, the fucking oil guy wasn't here all that long, so I'm hoping he just like topped the tank off because last time he came it was $1,000. So we don't need that right now. Okay. This shit looks like kibbles and bits and bits and bits. I'm not even joking with you. This looks like Ovi's food because I wet his food, and this like these little round things right here look like his food. Oh my god, bro. Oh, this is too much. Oh my god, this looks disgusting, bro. Check out the process, and then she writes in parentheses pics, like as if we can't parentheses see. Oh my god, bro, there's just too much. Laura, there's nothing good about this, bro. Like just blobs of mozzarella, like blobs, not even like shredded to like, you know, like how is that gonna cook? Ugh. And like there is that style pizza. In fact, I had it the other day in Massachusetts, where you know they put like a blob like that, but they're like not that many. Like that is just, bro. From a person who loves mozzarella and could probably survive exclusively on a mozzarella diet, like that is too much mozzarella right there, bro. That's too much cheese. Like, how do you even chew that? Your shit's gonna be like your whole eating experience. You know, when you get like a glob, do you know how many times I've been eating pizza and thought I was gonna fucking die? You know, because I was like, this is it. This is gonna be the end of my life. Oh, this mozzarella's taking me out. Like, because I've been there a lot of times in my life. This shit would definitely put me in the grave. Like, there's no question. But I wouldn't even eat this shit because there's a whole fucking mixture of things that I fucking do not like together. Like Spam, hot dogs, I don't know, dog kibble, a fucking tomato sauce, and fucking pineapples. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so disgusting, bro. It's like you might as well just thrown a fucking peas on there and fucking some peanut butter, Laura. It's like everything but the kitchen sink pizza. Oh my god, what is this? What? What is that? What in the world? Oh my god, bro. What is that? What is that? Is that the crust? Wait a second. How the fuck did this turn out looking like this? Wait a second. Wait just a... Oh, did she make it like a calzone maybe? Oh, so she covered it. Oh my god. That does not look like any Chicago style pizzas that I've ever seen, but okay. I mean, it's probably a good thing that you covered it so that, you know, people didn't have to see what was in there, but eesh. That's what I think is going on here. I think she took a piece of dough and then covered the top of everything and then cooked it with more sauce and more cheese on it. No. Oh my god, her poor children. I'm sorry, I wouldn't eat that. You couldn't fucking... That looks like some Fear Factor shit. That looks like some Fear Factor shit right there. It's like, no thanks. No thanks. I'm surprised she didn't put glitter on it. Oh, no. Sorry. That's a no for me, dog. I don't know why she shares this shit, dude. I just don't know why she shares this shit. I want to know, is that like seriously chunks of ham or Spam or whatever? Because that does not go on pizza. I don't know what it is with her, but it's like every time she does things, it is just always in excess. You know? Like it's just like she overdoes everything in her life. Overdoes it. Whether it's her makeup, her hair, her jewelry, her fucking well, maybe not her hair. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. Definitely her hair back in the day. She got a little better with her hair. But you know, her fucking food, her candles, her website, just everything's over fucking done. Just there's just too much shit in it where it becomes so overwhelming to look at that you're like, where am I supposed to focus? That's too much. Sorry. Now she's gonna be like, why do people care about my pizza? Boo boo, poor baby needs a baba. Need a baba? Boo boo, boo hoo. Sorry, poor baby. Need a baba? Question mark. Anyhow, while these babies love the taste of my name in their mouths, I'm gonna put this in my mouth. Oh, well, good luck with that. Bro, that is like asking for diarrhea. Like just asking for diarrhea. Thank you, Burn Hot Dog. That is like, can I have diarrhea, please, for dinner? Hey, Mom, could you make something that will give me explosive diarrhea tonight? Thank you. I want to have heartburn, diarrhea, and a bellyache. All right? Just load that motherfucker up with as much mozzarella cheese as you can. Put the entire pound of cheese on there. The 3 pounds. Just load it up. Crank it up, fuckers. Hey, Lanky, I got your order. Thank you. And thank you for the membership. Where's Vinny's hold on. I'm gonna go to Vinny's channel and vote. I'm gonna vote. Make sure you go to Vinny's channel. I don't have his link handy right now, but hold on. All right, let me grab it. I'll vote and then I'll grab the link for you guys. Here he is. Ooh. Wow. Shit. Vinny, it's easy in one aspect. Hold on, let me grab Vinny's thing and we'll vote together. Hold on. Hey, Vinny, I don't know how an Australian guy ends up making a better pizza than an American woman who came from Long Island, but you know. Hey. All right, let me grab Vinny. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me grab Vinny's link and let's see if it copied. Hold on. Oh, it copied. That is fantastic. Let me open a new window. I don't know why she does this, bro. Like, I just don't know why she does this to herself. She's like, look at this. I wouldn't even call that a pizza, though. I mean, to be fair, because it looks more like calzone to me. But, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. All right, so here is our choices. And I gotta be honest, dude. Angelo's pizza looks good, bro. I'm gonna say it looks good, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I like Angelo's pizza. It has burnt on the crust, and I fucking love that. Like, I love burnt crust. Crispy burnt ass crusts are good shit. But if we're going based on presentation here, I'm gonna have to go Vinny, man. I don't know if he has pineapples on here, because I'm sorry, Vinny, I love you, but if there's pineapples on here, I can't be your friend. I can't vote. But presentation wise, his looks good. I think I see some black olives on there, which for me is some brownie points. I love black olives. Vinny, just let me know if there's pineapple on there. I'm sorry. I can't vote for you if there's pineapple on there. No pineapples, you got my vote. Angelo's looks like for me, this is a tough one between Angelo's pizza and Vinny's pizza, because Vinny's, you know, it's got olives on it. I love olives. It's got, I think, some pepperonis. I mean, it looks good and it's presented nicely. Like, you see how it's not overdone. It's like, here, let me scatter some pepperoni and then I'll scatter some olives. There's not just like, you know, chunks of fucking like meat, like all just grouped together and like ridiculous amounts of mozzarella cheese on it. And like, again, I love mozzarella, but I don't like, you know, I also like to live. Okay. I also like to breathe and not choke while I'm eating. So I'm going to vote for Vinny's. What? Just stop it. Laura's pizza is oh, rate best from worst. Did I fuck up? Wait, rate from best to worst. Best would be Vinny's first, right? Then Angelo's, then Laura's. Fuck. Why does Laura have 51%? I think Vinny, you should have reworded the post. Just vote for the best. Vote for the best pizza, right? And I would vote for you. Because somehow it looks like Laura's winning here. And I don't know why that is. But I'm sorry. There's no part of me that believes that other people find that delicious, dude. Oh, because she's the worst one. Okay. Right. You vote for the one you like. Right. So you gotta reword that. Just vote for the best one. The lowest score wins. Okay. So I just fucking voted 3 times like an idiot. I just screwed your whole poll up, Vinny. I'm sorry. I got totally confused. Totally confused. Bro, that thing, I'm not even kidding. My stomach's bubbling right now. Like, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Just looking at, like, you're like, it's like, Laura, how do you ruin pizza, bro? How do you fuck pizza up and ruin it and make it look like not even what it, like, that does not look like any pizza I've ever seen in my life, dude. It looks like maybe like a shepherd's pie-ish kind of thing, but like not like a pizza, dude. Not like a pizza. That just looks awful, bro. If my mom made that for me, I'd slap her right in the fucking face. Bitch, don't fucking make that shit for me ever again. I'm joking. I know people take that shit seriously. If my mom was like, yeah, I'm putting Spam, freaking dog kibbles and more Spam and big giant globs of mozzarella cheese, because I get it, you know, it's annoying to grate cheese. I hate fucking doing it myself, but yeah, I'd be like, Mom, really? Are you high? And there's no sauce on it, bro. Hold on, we gotta go back to this. I mean, there's sauce on the bottom, but like, where's the rest? Like, that's gonna just be dry, dude. With that amount of shit piled on top of it, it's gonna be like a whole. Oh, well, I guess it's a cheese. Yeah, like there's no sauce in there. Although I don't know if the sauce would help in this situation. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Just no, dude. I just want to know what this shit is, bro. Spam? What is it? Is it bacon? It might be bacon. Because it's like multi-colored. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could see like white and then like red on this piece. Might be chunks of bacon. I don't know. That's too much stuff, bro. That's just too much. Even right here, this is too much. Right there. Right there is too much. Way too much stuff. Toppings are supposed to be like sparingly made. You know what I'm saying? And if you make a pizza, you should always go sauce, cheese, toppings, and then maybe a little more cheese. Like sparingly. Not sauce, pineapples, Spam, and bacon bits. But this looks like a hot dog. What does Spam look like? Hold on a second. Spam pizza. I mean, like, did she really think the people that were talking about her were going to be like, ooh, we're so jealous that you're making Spam pizza, Laura? Does Spam have a skin on it? I've never eaten it before. Dude, bro, that might be Spam. I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk. It looks like it. It looks like it. What is Spam even? Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross. Oh my God, it's disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. No, thank you. No. I don't like ham either. So if it's ham, that's even worse. Ham pineapples. I guess those kind of go together because don't people make like pineapple? They make the ham with the pineapples on top of it. I guess that goes together if that's the case, but not on a pizza. Not on a pizza. Okay. Who is she talking to? Let's see what the comments say. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Basically the same as spam. My kids love spam. It's actually what they asked for dinner. Oh yeah. I don't like diced ham. I don't like any ham. I don't care if it's, I just don't like it. I'm picky, so don't go by me. Are you guys all nuts? That's nice of you to cook for your dogs. Cheyenne. That looks delicious. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. I love pineapple pizza. God. That looks amazing. Great job. Yummy. Now I want pizza. That looks good. I looks yummy. I don't know, bro. I don't know if these people are just lying to her or what. It's nice of you to cook for the dogs. Oh, Laura, that looks terrible. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. I'm not going to lie to you. That looks awful. That looks awful. I hate it, but the things you do for your family, yeah. I thought it was one of her candles. Of course they are. Her people always lie to her. I'm sorry. That just does not look good. There's nothing about, and I'm not saying it just because I don't like her. I'm saying it because it just doesn't look appetizing to me. Like nothing about that looks appetizing. I don't give a fuck who posted that. I don't care if Julia Child posted that shit. Okay. That shit don't fucking look good. It don't look appetizing. The mixture of ingredients to me is not something I would want to consume. Ugh. Ooh, all right, Blama. That's how you do them, girl. That's how you do them. Look, I'm a big believer in like, you know, it's okay to eat out and eat pizza out. I don't need to make my own pizzas. There's enough good pizza out there, especially where I live. You know, where I just don't see the purpose of me making pizza because I get good pizza here everywhere. There's so much good pizza. There's not really that much right by my house, but I'm saying on Long Island in general, if you really want a good slice of pizza, there's a million pizzerias you could go to, you know, and get a decent slice. I mean, that shit just does not look good. My friend has a pizza oven and it's been nice visiting him. Yeah. My cousin's brother-in-law has one and they have made things and brought them to like our family things. And oh my God, so good. That's the best pizza. The brick oven pizza is delicious. It's so good because it gets burnt a little bit and it has that little flavor of like charcoaly, you know, ness. And it's good shit. It's good shit. You can never really fully get the pizza cooked the right way in like a house oven. You know what I'm saying? There's something about the pizza ovens. Well, there's a big difference. First of all, a regular pizza oven doesn't have like the same, the rack, you know what I'm saying? Which is why they give you those pans, but you know, they just throw it right on the bottom. And I just like a wok, right? When you get a wok, you have to season it and cook in it. And it's because the seasoning gives it, you know, flavor over time, right? So it's kind of like the same deal. Like I guess the bottom of the pizza, you know, oven is kind of seasoned after cooking so many pizzas, and it just gives it this flavor and it cooks it differently. But if you go in a brick oven with the fire in it, that's even better. That's the best pizza you're gonna get. It's seasoned in the brick. I don't know, and it just comes out so much better. So much better. I would love an outdoor thing. I probably wouldn't use it all that often, but you know, it would be cool. Bread directly on a gas stove burner is charred and so yummy. I like things burnt. Anything. I like my food almost burnt. Not everything, but you know, some things. I like them burnt, almost burnt. And that is some good shit. That is some good shit. It's Frank's Pizza Dough from New York. Ooh, good stuff. good stuff. That's the thing what they say with the New York pizza, and I don't know how true this is, but supposedly the reason why the pizza is so much better here is the water that we use in the dough. So like there's pizzerias that I know, there's people I know that went, not personally, I'm saying like pizzerias that I know of that moved down to like Florida or down to like the Carolinas or something, and they will actually have water from New York imported from down to their pizzeria so that they can make the dough with it. So we need B Tim's opinion. Oh, B Tim's definitely not eating that shit, blank screen. First of all, it's got meat. I mean, and it's not even just meat, it's got fucking canned meat on it. Because there's no way in hell that meat did not come out of a can. Okay. There's no way. And then this is nothing good about it. Nothing good about it. Lots of carcinogens, you eat a lot of burnt food. Oh, well, look, girl. If I'm going out, I'm going out. Okay. Eating good food. And pizza in New York City is something I wish we had. I took it for granted. Yeah, pizza in New York City is good too. Can't beat it. And the bagels too. The bagels are good here. Oh, I love me a good bagel. Clearly unsuccessful since I didn't read your comment and just hung up and scrolled up to read. It was a while back, so it's gone. I'm not ignoring you. FYI, apologies. Who are you talking to? Slightly better get one, so it's worth it. Somebody actually gave me a wok years ago, and I had no idea that you had to season the pan. There was like this like coating on it. It was weird. I think something was still wrong with it though, because I remember like the plastic was like stuck to it, and I was nervous about that, and I just ended up throwing it out. And there was no information at the time online that I could find about like, seasoning a wok, because like social media really wasn't that big of a thing at the time. And so it was like, I was like, what the fuck? So I ended up throwing it out. Now I know you got to season it, you know? Ooh, falafel. Oh, CK, send some up this way. I love falafel. Oh my God. Ain't Laura somewhat Italian? No, Laura's Jewish. She ain't Italian? I don't think she is. I don't know what the fuck Laura is, honestly. Like, I don't know what her, she says she's Jewish or part Jewish, so I don't know like what the rest of her heritage is. I don't think she's Italian though. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. She don't look Italian. And I'm sorry, she don't cook like she's Italian. That pizza looks horrible. Horrible. Do you have an Instant Pot? Homemade hummus is so easy and cheaper to make. I do have one of those things. Well, not an Instant Pot. I have a, what the fuck do you call them things? Holy shit. A crock pot. That's what I have. Is that the same thing? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Laura, that don't look good, bro. If you're ever in New York City, go to Mamund in the Village. Best falafel ever. Ooh. All right. Maybe need to move for better food. Midwest, mostly casseroles and sausages. They make really, really good pizza here and good bagels. I will say that. Like, that's like, I would love to leave New York, but that is definitely the one thing I would really miss is the pizza and the bagels. You know, you're just not going to find. Although we were in Massachusetts last week and we ate decent pizza. I was actually surprised because, like, a lot of the time, it's just so funny. I called up the pizzeria to order the pizza the other night, and I'm like, can I get 2 pies? And, like, when you call up a pizzeria, they know exactly what that means. You don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just like, okay, 2 pies. That's it. They know exactly what you mean here. So I go, that's just like when I go out of state. It's funny because, like, they don't understand me half the time. What I'm asking for. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you for the super chat. So they don't understand me. So I was like, I got 2 pies, and the guy's like, you want 2 pizzas? I'm like, yeah, like, do you have fucking other kinds of pie on your menu? Like, why? Because no pizzeria here would have pie on their menu. When you say a pie, you're calling up and you say, I want 2 pies. That means you want 2 just regular pies. No toppings, no nothing. Every pizzeria you call here knows that, you know, and like there's really no large here. Some pizzerias have it, like they're starting to do that, but back in the day, you didn't call like a pie is a pie, dude. They're all the same size. You don't call up and I want a small pie, or I want a cheese pie. Like they know that when you just say the word pie, they know that you want a pizza pie. So, I call over the pizza guy's like, what? I'm like, 2 pies. He's like a cheese pizza pie. I'm like a cheese pizza. I go, yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck else am I talking about? 2 pies. No, I want 2 apple pies. Why would you have apple pie at a pizzeria? And like the other thing is every time you open the menu there, like here, most of the pizzerias, like it's only pizza and then like Italian food. You could get like a chicken parm hero. You could get, a salad. You could get, like a spaghetti dinner. You could get any Italian food, any like a basic Italian food, right? But then when you go out of state, you open up like the pizza menu and they like sell French fries at the pizzeria. I'm like, that's so fucking weird. There is no pizzerias here that I know of that have French fries that also serve like hamburgers and French fries. Like that would never happen here. So it's just funny. But then also I went to Dunkin' Donuts because wow. You go to Massachusetts, dude, and up in like New England, Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, there's literally one on every corner. Like there's so many Dunkin' Donuts up there. It's crazy. I mean, we have a lot here too, but there's like 3 times as many up there. And so I go in Dunkin' Donuts and I'm ordering my husband's coffee. I'm like, can I get it light and sweet with half and half? And the girl's looking at me like I'm fucking like I have 10 heads. And I'm like, she's like, half what? Decaf and half regular? And I'm like, no. I'm like, half cream and half milk, half and half. She's like, oh, we don't have that here. They don't call it outside of New York, I guess, half and half. They call it creamer, or I don't know what the fuck they call it. So yeah, half and half is I guess New York thing. Half and half is half cream, half milk, I think. I don't know. I don't personally care for half and half, but yeah. So when you go out, and you say half and half, they're like looking at you like you have fucking 10 heads because they're like, what is half and half? What is half and half? Oh, really? They use it there too, Pugs? Oh, I love Dunkin' Donuts too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of their coffee. I'm a big fan of their donuts. Like they just started opening Tim Hortons here and their fucking donuts are gross. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Like when it comes to donuts, I am Dunkin' through and through. Krispy Kreme is good, but we don't really have those here. But Dunkin's the shit. Like Dunkin' Donuts is just the shit. I'm not the biggest fan of their coffee. It's too hot and it's like, I don't know, it's watered down a lot. I don't know. There's something about it. It just don't taste that good. Like, I'm a 7-Eleven coffee person. I like my 7-Eleven coffee. And like every once in a while I'll get a Starbucks, but I'm not even a fan of their coffees either. Their coffees are very bitter. Even their like light coffees, like they're not such, they're not strong coffees. They're still like strong and they're just very bitter tasting. I don't know. Not a big fan. And I drink my coffee black. So like for me, I get the full flavor of the coffee and it's like, woo, it's a lot. It's a lot. But I heard their iced coffees aren't shaken very well. They stir them actually. And that's just not right. Do you guys have Caribou coffee? No, I never heard of that. We call it half and half here, milk and cream mixture. Yeah, that's what we call it. But they call it a cream. And some places don't even have, like they don't even, like that Dunkin' Donuts I went to, they didn't even have half and half. They don't even carry it. I was like, what? Bite your tongue. Because like that's like, when we used to have like family parties, we always had to buy milk and then half and half for like people for their coffee. Yeah, I drink. You know what? I used to think black coffee was absolutely disgusting. I put Splenda in it just to give it a little sweetness. But I thought black coffee, my mom drank her coffee black always. Well, when I moved in with my husband, because I always put creamer in it, when I moved in with my husband, I would buy milk and it would just go to waste every month because he doesn't really like milk. I don't either. Like, so I would put it in my coffee and then I would end up always throwing it out. Even if I bought the small one, like the smallest one that they sell in like the supermarket, I would still end up throwing it out because I only used a little bit in my coffee. So I finally was just like, dude, I'm not buying, I hate milk. Like I just hate having it in my house. So I just stopped buying it. And I was like, I'm just going to drink my coffee black. It's just, like, so I don't keep wasting milk. So I just started drinking it black and I just got used to it. And like now I just don't like it with milk anymore. Like once in a blue moon, I'll go into 7-Eleven and I'll get the, those are really good. The International Delights, the cream that has like hazelnut, French vanilla, they got some weird flavors that I'm like, I don't know about that, but I like hazelnut and French vanilla. So I'll use those once in a blue moon though, because I try not to do it too often. But I don't know. Now I just got so used to drinking my coffee black that I don't like it with milk anymore. And like I have to make my own coffee if I even put cream in it, because nobody ever gets it right, My coffee is 2/3 half and half. Ugh. Yeah, there you go, Hummingbird. Not that you didn't ask me to go. She's behind. She says, I'm behind in the stream. Just want y'all to know. Went to Gabby's memorial outside only for me. Never went inside. did Gabby's stuff for me. Exactly. But you didn't ask me to. I just did it because I knew you were interested in the story. But I didn't go in the memorial. I would never do that, dude. I would never show up at a street. Like my mom, I used to make fun of my mom and my aunt. They worked together back in the day. And like, I used to be like, you guys, like, like the wedding crashers, you guys are like the funeral crashers. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I only go to a funeral or a wake service if it's like somebody I actually knew, and even then, like, if it's somebody like I don't really talk to, like, I feel weird going. But my mom and my aunt, I mean, they used to go to like, I felt like they were at weeks, like every week. They were like, oh my God, so-and-so that like at work, like the guy that works in the warehouse's uncle died, and they'd go to the wake. And I'd be like, you guys are so weird going to like people's wakes that you never met, like, I don't know, like send a sympathy card in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just like kind of find it weird to go to somebody's wake when you never met the person. Actually, like the wake to me is for like family and friends of the person, not like other people. So I just personally used to be like, you guys are weird going to all these people's wakes all the time. Just saying. Like, you guys are like the funeral crashers. Like, it's fucking weird. I'm not into it. Personally, not into it. The smell of that powder makes me gag. What powder? So yeah, so I'm like, I'm not gonna. No, thank you. I'm not going to wakes. Like, I would never have walked in Gabby Petito's wake because I don't know. Although I wish my mom was still around. Her stepdad looked so familiar, so familiar. I mean, I feel like I met him somewhere. Okay. Mind you, where Gabby Petito is from, I grew up a few towns over from her. So it's possible I could have just seen him somewhere, or there's a few possibilities on how I could have met him, but there's one specific possibility that I really think I know this guy. He looks like either that or he just looks identical to a guy that worked with my mom, at Kmart back in the day. Because I mean, he could be the guy's twin if it's the same guy. So it's either him or whatever. Or the other possibility is that I worked as like an embroiderer when I was in college. My first year, I worked at this place where we basically made firemen's like uniforms and stuff. And it's possible if he's a volunteer fireman, I could have seen him through that, but I'm thinking not, because he was probably around the same age as me. So I don't know. So, like, in other words, he would have been in college at the same time as me, because I think he's around the same age as me, her stepdad. If not a little older, but he looks so familiar, the stepdad. So, I don't like going to funerals and wakes and shit like that. I will never have a funeral. I don't do them unless they drag me in there. Yeah, I am not a fan of them, but I definitely wouldn't go into like somebody's that I didn't know. And like, as you saw in the video I showed earlier, the line wrapped completely around the building. Completely around the building. It's like I wouldn't personally, I wouldn't have stood on that line just to go in there. Her body wasn't even there, you know, like I don't know. It was really just a service for the family, and I don't even know if it was open to the public. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't have went in there. There's no way. And if I did, I certainly wouldn't have fucking filmed it. I mean, that is just low class right there to film somebody's funeral inside. You know, I don't even remember. Is Laura's video still up, or was that on that channel that got terminated? Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find it. Perplex QT funeral. Oh, all right. I see the order. Hold on. Let me go on YouTube. I don't even know if the video is still up. Perplexed QT funeral. I can't spell. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Hold on a second. Oh my God. Sorry. That was loud. All right. Hold on. I mean, you tell me if you think this is the same as what I did. You tell me. You be the judge. Hold on. Video of Jordan Willis in handcuffs in the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, did they arrest that guy? I hope so. That would be good. I mean, I hope so. I hope if he did something. Very weird story. Me and my husband were talking about it on the way up to Massachusetts the other day. Those Kansas City, the fans that were watching the football game at the friend's house, and they all of a sudden the 3 guys left and they died. And the guy said he was sleeping for 2 days straight on the couch and didn't like notice that his 3 friends were outside dead. Like, to me, it sounded almost like there was like an overdose of some type. Like maybe they did something and there was fentanyl or something mixed in it. I don't know. But what a weird situation. What a weird situation. I'm not going to play this whole video because she streamed for an entire hour during this. But we'll skip through. Hey, B-Fergs. MM would never even drive by Gabby's if I wouldn't have been bugging her about the case. No. I would have maybe drove by, but I definitely was like, it was on my way home that day, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It's not like I went out of my way to go there. It was literally like I had to pass that town anyway when I was going home. So, and it was right off the expressway. And I was like, oh, Hummingbird's covering the case. She was like really into it. In fact, she was modding for Jay for Justice at the time. And I was you know, there's just those certain cases. So this is Laura. I don't know where she is. Hold on. Let's just get to the part where she's actually at the funeral, filming the hearses. Like, dude, this is a funeral. This is not a memorial service. I didn't even know. You know, I don't think I've ever watched this video. Hold on. So she's at the church, bro.
Everyone's here in groups except me. And there's like 100 bikers.
Yeah, this is not the same, Laura. That's what I did.
And there's 5 hearses.
That's a fucking funeral. So this is a funeral. This is not I mean, it literally says funeral on
There's a little baby running around.
This is not this is not the same as what I did, Laura, at all. Already. I didn't even watch the video, and it's not even the same. Hold on. Let's skip through a little. Let's get ahead where she starts filming things. I feel bad even showing this on here.
Look at that. What?
Great content, Laura.
5 hearses.
Laura, oh my God, this is not the same as what I did. Not even close to the same.
It's creepy to see that many hearses at a funeral.
Oh my god, it's creepy. How about it's incredibly sad? It's creepy. Wow. This is a legit funeral, dude. This is for the friends and this is for the friends and family. This is not for the public. This part, this portion. How sad that there was gawkers outside while this family's mourning. Oh my god, dude. Gawkers. Putting this on
The
YouTube.
bikers are behind all the cars, but there's lots of them.
How sad. How incredibly sad. She's just sitting here filming these poor people. It has to be like family, close family that's there. Sad. All right, let me fast forward. She's just sitting in her car filming these poor people. All right. Is she get out at any point? What's this? Still focused on this. Oh my god. Mm. Could you imagine? I don't know. I'm sorry. I even think it's weird when like the news films people's funerals. Like I'm like, dude, I'm not. I just think it's like let the family grieve. Actually. Like it's very vulture like. I don't know. I just don't. I don't like it. Oh, here she is going inside. Hold on. And putting her phone in her bag so she could fucking record people without their consent. That's great. Well, oh no, dude.
What do you guys think? I'm like trash or something? Not you guys. Like Alex? Come on now.
What? Wait, why is she saying that?
What do you guys think? I'm like trash or something? Not you guys. Like Alex? Come on now.
Someone in her chat is saying, I don't think you should record inside. Mm.
There's a lot of bikers.
Oh my God.
They smoke.
Smoking right there? No, I'll never forget. I went to my uncle's, funeral service, and he was a limo driver, and so all his like limo driver friends were there, and their fucking phones were going off nonstop, and I was getting so angry because I'm like, turn your fucking phone off and have some respect. Ugh. The side said no recording, but she didn't care.
How you guys going in?
What the fuck is that? Oh my god, that's terrible. What the fuck was that? Hold on a second. Am I seeing things? What was that eyeball? She's going in, she said. Oh my god, Laura, this is not the same as what I did. I did not show up at a church. I don't give a fuck if this was open to the public or not. I still wouldn't go in. I wouldn't enter the building. I didn't know the person. You're taking up space and time for, you know what I'm saying? Like a person who should be there, who should be paying their respects. Like I didn't meet Gabby Petito. There was no need for me to be in her fucking, services. Like that's crazy. Ah, what is on her now, bro? Hold on. Oh my god, this stupid thing is so cool. What the fuck? Ew, it's a glass. go, guys. Into the bag. Okay. Oh, back out of the bag now. I'm sorry. This is not the same as what I did. There was no hearses or I didn't go inside. I don't know if she did, but I'm assuming she did. This is weird, Laura. This is a little different. Okay.
Turn right onto Lindsay Lane South, then turn right.
What the fuck? Why is her thing going off? What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck's going on now. It's blackness. Yeah, she's inside, you can tell. Dude, did her fucking thing go off? Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. She didn't go there to pay respects. I mean, I would never walk inside the building. Ever. And again, she tried to say, like, oh, Duty Ron went. I don't know if Duty Ron was there or not, but no, Hummingbird, that was the time when they went on the news and I went to stop and take the picture of the sign and the news came up. That was a different day, but I was on the way to the nail shop. The funeral, I was on my way home from Jesse's game that morning. He had a game in Coney Island in Brooklyn. I mean, dude, this is just not. He brings a bright yellow pocketbook to a funeral. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people that gets like triggered when people don't fucking dress nicely to funerals, like respectfully. Like I wear all black, covered up. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But I know, like, if you show up to like funeral in like jeans, like, come on, dude, have respect. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. But a bright yellow bag to a funeral? Come on, Laura. What is she doing? This is not good content anyway. And people keep writing in her chat, yes, it's open to the public. Yes, any funeral. Most funerals, when they post in the newspaper or whatever, like obituaries, they're open to the public, but that doesn't mean that like the public should come. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to let like people know that like might not otherwise know that the person's, you know, deceased and that, you know, you could pay respects. An old friend that you haven't seen in years. Like, I don't know. It's not, you know, it's not very common that people you don't know, complete strangers, just show up at funerals. It's like kind of weird, dude. Kind of a fucking weird thing to do. All right, let's fast forward because this is boring as hell. What is this? Oh, we're looking at the church thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm sorry, but this is just morbid. Like you're filming people without their knowledge or consent inside of a place of worship. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just as bad as Molly Golightly sitting in a church and filming a freaking, you know, little girl that was there to pay respects to her friend. Or whatever. The service was about her friend or something. Whatever it was. Like, dude, the place of worship, you're supposed to go there and feel safe. You know what I'm saying? And not, it's obviously not private because it's a public, you know, place, but it's like you're supposed to feel safe that people aren't listening to you and recording you. Yeah. Okay, Laura, so please don't compare this to what I did. Walking outside of a building, making a 2-second video of the signs that were out there, talking to the media and a fucking guy that was out there filming, and then going home. I was there for all of 5 minutes, I think, in total.
It's really sad.
I'm like, first of all, I gotta say it's ballsy to do this, to show up at a fucking biker's funeral thing like this, because I would have been like, bro, those people are very tight knit, those groups, you know what I'm saying? And like they're like outsiders, not really too welcome, you know? I mean, that's kind of ballsy to be like just standing there by yourself filming this shit. Oh, God. Did she travel for this? I'm not sure how far she traveled. Like, I don't know all the details about it. I'm not sure if I know Laura likes to rent cars and go places. I'm not sure if she had to rent a car or what. I'm sure if we go back to the beginning, it looks like she had to, take a little bit of a ride. Like, that's the whole thing. The Gabby Petito thing, I was literally passing that town on the way home, right through the town. I mean, the fucking funeral home's like right off the LIE where I was driving past anyway. I would not have left my house to go there, specifically to go there. I was already on my way home. I knew my friend was covering this case on her channel, and I went down there, and that's it. I wouldn't have, if I was home that morning, I wouldn't have gotten out of bed and went to that, thing. I was already out of the house in Brooklyn at like 5 something in the morning that morning. So it was like, whatever,
I guess we're going in. It's the Saints MC, not
Covered a chopped cheese. I don't know what that is.
the Outlaws. I saw a lot of jackets that said the Saints. It looks like we're going in.
So there was some point in time, and I know somebody had clipped it somewhere on this, where she was like, "Oh, I wonder how many of these women were beat by their husbands," or something to that effect.
All right.
She loves to stereotype people. So if you're a biker, you must beat your wife.
You guys have to go back in the purse.
Oh my God. I think she rented the car to be considered a member of the press. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's another thing I didn't do. I didn't try to fool people into thinking I was press or, you know what I'm saying? I was there in a shirt that said Rink Rat. There's no way I would have walked inside. And there we are. Hold on. Let's go back to the picture. I don't know what the fuck's going on. She's doing here. Riveting content, Laura. People really want to look at the inside of your bag. Here she is driving. I don't know, dude. This is weird.
Hey, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
I had a
yes or no.
car.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Yes. All right. Good.
Yeah, I never heard.
All right. Here we go.
I don't know what that is.
It's only like 20 minutes away. I woke up really, really, really late. Like my hair's in a ponytail and I got lipstick on. That's about it.
I know this was relatively close to her house, but I'm not sure how close. The memorial there. First of all, the town that Gabby Petito grew up in is about, I want to say, 15 minutes away from me. If even, it's like just south of where I live. And then where they had the memorial services was in a town, the guy said Holbrook. And that's like, I mean, that's the next town over from where I pretty much grew up. So, which is close to where I am now. So, not too far. I mean, it was literally on my way home. It's
I kind of
where my exit.
look like a biker, really. She has a ponytail, bandana on. Not a bandana, but a headband.
Okay, so I mean, I'm not going to play this as an hour long, but I think you guys could see that this is not the same as what I did, okay, by any stretch of the imagination. First of all, if there was hearses there, I wouldn't have ever showed up, but I didn't even cross the street, dude. I didn't even cross the street to go on the property of the building that the, memorial service was being held in. She's sitting there outside filming hearses for like 20 fucking minutes. Like, come on, Laura. How would you even compare that?
You just left my neighborhood.
You want to know what's funny, though? She had to bring me up about this. I never once. I never threw this in her face or brought it up. I don't talk about it. So, like, I don't know why she had to throw me under the bus or try to, or throw Duty Ron under the bus, Like, everybody knows that when Duty Ron covers a story, he does so with respect and integrity. There's no way in hell he would be sitting outside filming hearses and being like, oh, if I wonder if these people got beat, like saying stupid shit. But if he was there, I don't think he filmed anything. And I think he might have talked about it afterwards, but I don't believe he filmed anything. I could be wrong, but I don't believe he did. I don't see him bringing a camera with him. Maybe in his car outside, he might, go live and do a little, talk about what happened, but afterwards, but I cannot see him ever doing this, putting a phone in his pocket and walking into a fucking church where people are gathering to do a ceremony for the deceased. Like, I just, that's so bad, dude. That's so tasteless and tacky. I wouldn't do that to somebody I loved and knew, let alone a stranger. I mean, come on, Laura. How are you fucking comparing the two or the three? I mean, come on. Talked on the way home, yeah. Because she always has to drag others down with her. She does it all the time. If she's being talked about. Well, that's basically why her and Queen Bee are not friends anymore. Like, Laura did the same thing. It was like Laura was being called out for something, and she had to try to throw Queen Bee under the bus to drag her down. It's like, Laura, just take the beating, dude. Like oh my God, really, just you're so childish. It's always got to be somebody else. Yeah, exactly. She tries to take the heat off of her. It's like, no, Laura, I did not go inside somebody's funeral home. I didn't have a plan on going there. Laura had one thing I do remember, because this was during the time when I wasn't really closer to her, friends with her. And I remember she was planning this like for days prior. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had a whole plan. Like somebody said, I'm pretty sure she rented a car, and she had a whole plan to go down there talking about press passes and all this other bullshit. Like, it's a lot different than stopping somewhere on the way home from your son's hockey game that's already on your way home. I didn't go out of my way to go to Gabby Petito's memorial, Laura. It was literally like on my way home, and I stopped across the street, got out of my car, and then went home, dude. I was there for 5 minutes. I didn't go in. I didn't record anybody. I didn't make any disgusting comments about people. The fuck out of here. Throwing others under the bus in an effort to minimize her own behavior is what Laura and others do. Absolutely. What about this one? What about that one? Attending outside as a vigil out. A sign of respect for the victim is not the same as intruding on one of the most heartbreaking yet intimate moment in other people's lives. That family was their loss, Laura, not yours. Yeah. Like, to go into the church, bro, that's on another level. I'm sorry. That's what makes this completely different than what I did or Duty Ron did. Even if Duty Ron went in there to pay his respects, he did not bring a camera with him. Okay. I didn't go in. I didn't wait on the line. I didn't, no. I was in a hoodie, a freaking rink rat hoodie. You know, there was no way I was going to go in the building and, pay respects to somebody I never even met anyway. So yeah, try again, Laura. Try again. You didn't collect super chats or open your PayPal for car rental donations. No, I didn't do that either. It was very, very funny to me that people who were worse about Diane are now in her chat kissing her ass. Now, Diane, that's the definition of a flip-flopper. Yeah. Well, Diane's always been kind of flippy floppy herself, so she doesn't get it. She's like, I don't understand. Why can't people just go where they want? All right, Diane. You don't understand. You've been around long enough to understand. They invited the public to Gabby's funeral. Who did? Her and MJ have no problem sneaking cameras in, just gross. No, I didn't e-beg for a car rental, that's for sure. I didn't even rent a car. I used my own car. I drove in my own car, on my own dime. It's completely different, okay? I didn't plan going there. I didn't even, I just went and I'm like, wow, you'll never see this again. Like all these news cameras, this huge story that's coming out of a place that I grew up, and let me tell you, it was even just going and standing outside for 5 minutes, you just felt the intensity of like this, girl's life. Like I can't explain it. Like this young girl, right, touched so many people in this short time. And the pictures of her were just so sad. It was just so sad to see those pictures of her out there on the signs because it was like, she's so young, this girl. She had her whole life ahead of her. She didn't even get to start her life out yet, And she was a very, very beautiful girl. And it was just so sad. And then knowing, I'm pretty sure by that time the body cam footage had already been released. And just seeing her in that body cam footage is just so sad. So sad. I talk about the ponies. They've always been close to her, very understandable. Exactly, Hummingbird. That's what I was saying earlier. Ash being in there, totally different story. I'm talking about Tracy and all the people that were condemning Diane, for the St. Jude shit. All of a sudden they forgave her with no rhyme or reason behind it. It's not like Diane changed or she apologized or anything. I mean, to me, she's never fully owned it, ever. So, because of Laura's lies, I did say sorry, not meaning we are friends, just saying sorry to watch many. Look, I like Wendy and I like Randy, and I felt bad for what they had to go through on account of Diane not owning her shit. They had to go through everything. They had to go through the worst. They took the worst of it, in my opinion. Diane, I mean, she could sit there all day and act like she's a victim, but she's the one who did what she did. Imagine having to take the heat for something you didn't even do or know that was happening the way they did. I'm sorry. People still to this day say that they scammed money and they took money from kids, and that's not true at all. Or they knew about it or whatever, Even though the police pulled Harry and they didn't know what was about to happen. They didn't know what was about to happen. No, they didn't. I don't blame you at all. I'm glad you worked it out, though. That's a very big person to me, and it loves me. Someone went, yeah. I mean, So I don't know. Look, that to me, that's you're fake. You're just in there. We all know why. Those people would not be back. If Diane came back to YouTube and was friendly again with Wendy and Randy, those people would not be in her chat. No way could you convince me that they would be in her chat and be friendly with her. You know, they're only in there because they think they're getting some like gossip on Diane and Wendy. Randy, I mean. Randy and Wendy, Jesus. I mean, I couldn't believe how many times they were way more understanding as friends than I would have been, that's for sure. To Diane. I wouldn't have been so I would have been like, girl, fuck you. Go own your shit. Or that's it. I'm not fucking taking this heat for your ass. Fuck that. Bunch of people digging into my real life and shit. You know, because you made a mistake. Oh, hell no. Hell no. No thanks. And that's exactly what happened. And if you don't see that, you're fucking blind. But, I mean, how do you end up? I don't know. I just don't get it. You know, people like Wendy V and Tracy, you know, you were so mad at what Diane did. But somehow you're more mad at the two people who didn't even do anything than you are the person who actually did it. You know, what? That don't make no sense. Give me a break. Just give me a fucking break. Tia, Corey, Abdul went. They would fed out the truth. I went live. Yeah, that's basically what happened. They were all going after Diane, okay? And Wendy is the only one that she came live and said what happened. She's the one who told us what happened and kind of outed Diane. You know, I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure, but it was the first time I heard Diane even admit a little bit that she changed her mind about giving the money to St. Jude's. And I was like shocked to even hear that much because she really never addressed what exactly happened or why she changed her mind, which is fine. Like, look, dude, Diane did not have to give her money to any charity, okay? She didn't. But, you know, when she decided not to anymore, because I do believe she was, you know, at one point in time, she had the intentions of giving the money to St. Jude's. I do. You know, I think that when that happened, she should have told everybody, especially Wendy, who was on panels with her, you know, saying that they were giving the money to St. Jude. She was letting Wendy sit there and say it and act like that was still happening, knowing damn well it wasn't. So yeah, you know, she never said why she changed her mind, but you know, she had a right to, if, you know, at one point. I mean, there's no law saying you have to give your money to a charity, but if you're telling people morally, okay, if you're telling people that that's where the money's going, then that's where the money should go. But I mean, she chose not to. I don't know, you know. To me, it probably just, in reality, giving $100 a month versus giving $1,000 a month is a big difference. You know, who could afford that, really? I mean, you got to be pretty well off to afford to donate $1,000 a month to a charity. And I'm not saying, I don't know how much Diane was making on her channel, but she had to be making. I mean, I remember watching her lives, and she had money rolling in. You know, I mean, she would get a lot of super chats. I mean, you got to remember, YouTube takes a little percentage of that. So maybe she was making anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 a month, you know? And like handing that all over to a charity is, I'm sorry, that's a lot of money. And anybody here who says, oh, I would have done it, you're a liar. Sorry. Unless you're loaded, you would not have been able to hand that much money over. That's why I used to find it funny, because I'm like, all the people that are like, oh, she didn't give $20,000 away. I'm like, dude, you wouldn't either. So shut up. How much money have you given to a charity? You know, that you got, like, you're so mad, yet have you donated there? No, you haven't. There was a lot of hypocrisy going on at that time. I think it really came down to, it wasn't even about, and I always said this, and if you go back to my videos from that time, that it was never about cancer, kids with cancer, or anything like that for anybody, any of those people. It was about Diane used to have a channel where she called people out and kind of acted like she was the moral authority on YouTube. And that's why people were, it was more about that. It was not about, at least I believe, for people like Tiffany and Corey and Laura and MGL, they were all people that were discussed on Diane's channel that, they had felt they've been victimized by Diane. And that's what it was about. It was about, oh, okay, this woman who's been calling everybody out, look at her. She's not perfect. And I get it. And I'm not saying that they didn't have a right to do that, but I didn't buy the whole bullshit that they were, so worried about sick children. Because it's, yeah, MGL, yes, absolutely, Susie. She used to lie or claim that she donated her sacred chats to St. Jude's as well. Yes, she did. And to be honest, I think that's why Diane started doing that to begin with. It was like a cockfight between her and Molly Golightly. Who's the better St. Jude donator? Who's the more moral person? I mean, that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just personally, she made a mistake. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to be forgiven, because she does. Everybody does, but I tried to be as fair to her as possible during that time without just, chasing her out of here. Bye, Diane. Oh, what the fuck just got on here? Didn't Tiffany? Yes, Tiffany wrote a fake check to the Summer Wells Reward Fund. Well, she didn't send it, in all fairness, but she lied to everybody and acted as if she sent a $1,500 check to Summer's Reward Fund, and then told everybody that she didn't owe them an apology and that it was none of their business and that they were asking too much of her. They were expecting too much of her. if they expected her to apologize for lying. So that tells you all you need to know about her. Is she still around, Tiffany? Is she still fucking harassing people from that community or what? I thought she left YouTube. Her and Laura should go start their own community somewhere. That would be great. I don't even think they're friends anymore, though, from what I understand. So, but could be wrong. I don't talk to either one of them. So, all right. Finally got these done. That's worse, in my opinion, because it's the epitome of tragedy pimping. I agree. I mean, she is a tragedy pimp to the fullest right there. MGL threw Summer a birthday party with gifts to herself. Yeah, that shit was gross too. That shit was disgusting too. I mean, really, in all honesty, I don't know why Laura's getting so upset about the tragedy pimp thing. Like, it's like, Laura, I don't even know if anybody's necessarily calling her a tragedy pimp. Like, she doesn't cover enough true crime at this point to even be a tragedy pimp, but she has done, okay? She has done some quite very tragedy pimp-like behaviors in the past, okay? She might not currently be doing it, but in the past, she is definitely tragedy pimped, okay? Oh, she was on Queen Bee's panel, Tiffany. Yes, I haven't watched. So she's done some definitely questionable, morally questionable things in the past herself, Laura. I mean, currently, is she doing it? Not really, because she doesn't even cover true crime enough to be considered a tragedy pimp. Betty Bullhorn is definitely a tragedy pimp. Definitely a tragedy pimp. Okay? No question. JLR, kind of, yeah, he's a tragedy pimp. He's an ambulance chaser. Whatever you want to call it. Okay? Somebody who just, I mean, he's like live with all these conspiracies about the Idaho 4 case, and it's like, dude, there's nothing new to report on the case. Let it go, dude. Let it go. That's the epitome of spoiled rich kid syndrome. Who's that? I'm testing one more set of wicks in this candle here before I get ready to start mass producing and selling on my website. MGL always lied. She collected money for so many things as the middleman. She's one greedy person. Oh, yeah. That woman's whole life revolves around money, just like Laura's. The only difference is that she doesn't need the money the way Laura does. You know, so like in one sense, when it comes to Laura, you could kind of understand because she does, you know, have a household and shit to support. So it's like, all right, you know, I'll give her that. MGL is just one of those people that, you know, she just is, I mean, she just spends money as quick as it comes in. And she really doesn't need it because her husband makes, you know, good enough money for himself and supports her whole entire lifestyle, which is fine. You know, like that's fine. But she doesn't need the money in the way, like when Laura does it, I understand it a little bit more. It's like, yeah, she is, you know, she is a single mother who's supporting kids by herself. So it's a little more understandable. Molly Golightly, when she used to beg for money, that shit used to blow my mind because I'm like, yo, this woman does not need this money. And I don't know how the fuck people are giving her money, you know, when you're just watching her spend it so irresponsibly, you know? Like this woman who's going, people who are probably struggling in their day-to-day lives are giving her money so she could go spend it on a vacation or an expensive purse, or you know what I'm saying? Like that shit's like infuriating. Like we do know that, you know, yeah, Laura definitely, well, she might have like a spending problem per se. We also know for a fact that she does have to pay bills and raise her family to some extent. You know, she has kids that she has to take care of, like MGL's house, her bills, her kid, all taken care of already. So giving that woman money, and then when she's, you know, coming up on panels and she's, look at my new Tom Ford lipstick and my Gucci glasses. You know, like that shit's like, wow, how do you hand somebody like that money when there's like people out there who actually fucking need money? You know, you're giving it to this fucking woman who just spends it frivolous. By the way, Laura, you really need to learn what the fucking word frivolous means. She was saying something the other day. Oh shit, wait a second. If I take this over here, I'm not gonna know what the wicks these are. That's not good. I'm gonna have to rate this on the bag. She's like, Betty's lawsuit is not frivolous. She's talking about the lawsuit. You know, the thing behind it is frivolous. I'm like, what? I'm like, do you know what frivolous means, Laura? You should probably look it up before you start telling people what's frivolous and what's not frivolous. What the fuck is she talking about right now? I forget exactly what she was saying. But I was like, dude, you don't even know what frivolous means if you're saying this. Going broke, supporting the keeping up with the Joneses lifestyle. Who is that? Her husband? Laura's a weak ass bitch. Yeah, she is. Did you see that? She's threatening JP. Real lifers. She's threatening people to go real life on somebody because they made a fucking parody of her. Oh, are these two wicks stuck together? What the fuck? I think it is. Oh, what the fuck? This is weird. I don't know if this is going to work. You know what? I don't like this. I'm going to try it, but I don't think it's going to work out too good. Sorry, I'm setting up my testers here. I don't know if that's going to work, dude. I thought this was just one wick, one piece of wood. I'm not really big on the wood wicks, but I'm going to try them for this one vessel. The Ardor Summer never had a cake like that, let alone disco lights. Yeah, I know. How sad was that? So sad. You really do sit and wonder what happened to that little girl that day. I know everybody wants to blame the parents and everything. The weird thing to me is that the parents are like the most of the people, instead of blaming the mom, who, like, in my opinion, would be the one who's more responsible, they're like really hyper focused on the dad, like these people. And that's the part to me that's like strange, because I'm like, did he like even I don't know. I don't know why they're so hyper focused on the dad. It's very, very odd. Very odd. Now I have to retest these candles because, oh, I gotta do purple rains too. I'm retesting candles because I think I mixed the wicks up when I was originally testing them. And so now I have to retest them to make sure that I didn't fuck them up to begin with. I think I put the wrong wick in the wrong one. And now I have to retest it to make sure that it burns the same way. This is not fun. Just in case you were wondering. All right, I need those 740s and 735s. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, dude. All this testing. It's a lot of waste, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. For MGL is more about the thrill of the con. Yeah. Why starting to go real life on JP? Why doesn't she ignore, like she says she does, everybody else who talks about her? Girl, your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. You got the cucumber melon ones? How are they? I'm retesting this one, and then I got purple rains over here, which I'm doing. I think I remember the right wick to go in here. Yeah, I don't know, dude. You know, she's always like, oh, I don't fucking care what these people say. Just like the other day, she's like, I don't care if Alicia streams me. Last night, what time was it? I woke up, it was like fucking 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit. Maybe even later, right? And I go outside and go smoke a cigarette, and fucking Laura's Alicia was live. And I'm like, oh shit. And she streams Laura, and Laura fucking turned off her she put the video on private while Alicia was streaming her. And I'm like, well, dude, you can't sit there and be like, oh, I don't care if Alicia streams me, and then the next minute you're striking her or you're taking the video down. It just, like, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It just does not fucking make sense. I'm like, what? Like, what? I need to order a bunch of stuff ASAP. Why? Oh, I know why. Never mind. Hey, everyone. Oh, Beefergs, the scent came back in. So thank God I got to order it, but it came back in. And I got so nervous. I was like, no, but I need to retest those candles too. I never tested that vessel before with that wax. So I'm going to do it one more time. I'm almost done with the ones that I was testing, but my testing, I don't know. I have to try. I'm going to try different wicks this time. And I ordered more molds for that specific vessel. So vessel, I hate that word. Sounds so stupid. Vessel. So anyway, all right. I'm going to end this though, because I want to get moving here and get some stuff done. And I want to pack up some orders that have to go out. But you guys don't need to hear that because it's a very noisy process. A lot of tape guns. Not the most pleasant experience. But anyway, I'll be back, I'm sure, in the near future. Laura, stop fucking lying about people, okay? And comparing things that aren't comparable, okay? You have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.